welcome back to the studio. It's me, Stevie G, and here we have for you another fantastic, riveting 3,000 point Horus Heresy battle report. We have two armies very close to my heart for very, very different reasons. Two armies are very different in character and ethos and in look, but which are two of my favorite factions in 30k, and playing against one of them is heartbreak for me. So on the other hand, whoever wins is a win for me. So we have the Golden Boys, the Legio Custodes, my absolute top tier favorite army in the game, under Pardo's expert leadership, going up against the nefarious Night Lords led by myself, Clawmaster Stephen. Yeah, that's a terrible name. We'll edit that out. Anyway, 3,000 points, Crucible of War. So we're going to go for objectives. And as you can see over my shoulder, we've got a fantastic looking battlefield, a relay station with ruins and all the usual detritus of war in the 30th millennium. But that's enough about me. Let's go check out the beautiful armies on display. 3,000 points. Night Lords, Legio Custodes. Let's see some armies.
And here we are, sitting in the studio and about to command the Legio Custodes. Yes, after days, weeks, maybe even months of trying to convince Stevie G to let me command them, he has given in. Obviously, it had to be against his own legion. This is the perfect timing to do two legions or two armies that normally don't play against each other because of Stevie G always commanded them, battling it out. So we've got 3,000 points of golden goodness. Leading it all as my only HQ and my Warlord, we have a Tribune with Meridian Swords. I personally think it's the best weapons they can be equipped with, and they're free as well, so it's great. Moving on to elites, we have two units of Hetaeron Guard. We have a unit of 6 with Meridian Swords and 1 equipped with a Paragon Blade. And then we have a smaller unit with Paragon Blades and 2 axes. So yeah, quite different. Both of them are quite different. One of them has the extra strength, whilst the other has the extra attacks. So yeah, I believe they're quite expensive, but they do hit like a truck when they get there. So let's see how that goes. Then moving on to troops, we have 3 Custodian Guard units. We have all 3, we have 2 with 5-man, and we have 1 6-man. And all of them have the Custodian Spears, with each one upgraded to a Pyrihite spear, which is basically, for those Custodian fans, you know which ones they are. For those that are not Custodian fans, basically it is a melter, 6-inch melter on the spear itself. And then we move on to fast attack. We have 3 palace tanks, not as a unit. They're actually individually in each of those slots. I believe they work better this way, and probably pointed the best unit in the Custodian army. I believe it's 60 points, 80 points, 60 points. I don't know why I want to say 60 points. And yeah, they're fast, they're good, they're resilient, and I have equipped them all with the twin-linked Arachnus blaze cannon. And then finally, we move on to heavy, where we've got all the dreadnoughts. I'm a bit confused. I normally have my dreadnoughts in elites, but they're in heavy support this time round. So first of all, we have the Galatas dreadnoughts, and this is basically the one with the shield and the sword. Pretty good in combat, instant killing on all his attacks. He also has a shield which grants him a 4-up invulnerable save. And then we have his big brother, or his big cousin, or for those Spanish viewers, his primo sumo sol, which is the big man himself, the Telemon Dreadnought. And he has the Proteus plasma projectors and the illustrious accelerator culverin, and obviously he's got the missiles which come as stock. That is my list, a bit under 3,000 points, but very hard-hitting list in general. My plan, as always, is to run up the field like Stevie G does and get into combat as quickly as possible with having the least amount of casualties as we do. That is my list. Next up, let's check out the Night Lords with Stevie G's list coming right up.
So enough about all this glorious golden nonsense. Let's get stuck into the nitty-gritty with 3,000 points of Night Lords. As my right of war, I have, of course, chosen Terror Assault because it is the only good one. And, of course, it won't really work against Custodes because Night Fighting will drop them to ballistic skill of 4, which still means they hit on a 3. And, of course, all the fear that I generate is negated by the fact that they're all stubborn. Damn, maybe I should have thought about this. Oh well. Anyway, so let's start off with the HQ. I've of course gone for Sevatar. He's just about he's one of the best HQs out there. He's an absolute murderous beast in combat, and he's probably my only chance of going toe-to-toe against the more deadly characters that the Custodes can bring to the table. So yeah, just Sevatar. Yeah, you know him, you love him, and he's got one of the best models in 30k. Next up, I've got another Praetor, this one with a jump pack and with a Paragon blade, Mastercrafted Paragon blade. Now, some of you purists out there might say, but it's clearly got a chain glaive, but a chain glaive can be a Paragon blade. It can be a very good chain glaive, which counts as a Paragon blade. Be kind to me in the comments, guys. It's a Paragon blade, okay? So he'll be going along with the latest addition to the army, which I'll get to in a moment. So those are my HQ choices. So next up for the elites, I've got a talon of 2 Contemptor Dreadnoughts because I repeat myself endlessly. I am aware. Forgive me, but you just cannot leave home without Contemptor Dreadnoughts. I'm taking 2, one with a Gravis Last Cannon, one with a Gravis Autocannon. Yeah, they're just fantastic units. Whatever job you need doing, they'll do it, apart from score objectives. But if they did that, then that would be awesome. But yeah, got them. I've also got a huge unit of Cataphractite Terminators that will be accompanying Sevatar. And that is, they've equipped for everything. Combi Plasmas, Combi Bolters, Power Fists, Chain Fists, Thunder Hammers, Reaper Autocannons. You name it, they've got it. They're tough, they're survivable, they're ever dependable. Cataphractite Terminators, an absolute boatload of them. My last elite's choice will be a unit of Contakar as well, a large unit. They have very short range, but very high volume firepower. Each one sporting a 4-shot Volt Pipe, strength 6. Their chain glaives will be a bit iffy against the Custodes because they're only AP3 breaching 6 up. So that's not great, but they do pump out a lot of attacks. So I'm hoping that we might be able to whittle down a couple of weaker units because the Custodes units tend to be small on the model side. But anyway, that should be quite clearly in the elites. Troops, I'll start it all off. I've got 3 10-man tactical squads, each one with a Vexilia. No Artifice Armor on the sergeants. I know, shock horror, but I needed it for other things. And yeah, they'll be going in for the objectives and not much else, because against Custodes, a 10-man tactical squad is just a snack. There's not much they can do, even with all the bolter fire in the world. Everyone has a 2-up save. Objective campers, and that's that. My final troops choice is actually not a troops choice, it's an elite's choice, but with this Riot of War they can go in troops, which is our brand new unit, which I've been so excited to use, of Night Raptors. They have one of my favorite looking weapons in all of 30k, the Chain Glaive. They have them in spades. They are a very fast moving, very hard hitting unit. And yeah, looking forward to seeing what they can do against the Custodes. Again, Custodes are not the ideal army to test the Night Lords against, because the Night Lords' advantage in night fighting and in morale shenanigans are both negated by the Custodes' superpowers in both, basically. But really excited, this unit is so cool. Next up, we've got the heavy support, and for that I've got 2 Predators with the Magna cannons, so that will give me some good, decent long-range firepower. That should be able to wipe out a few units of Custodes, because even though it's strength 8 and they won't instant kill them, they are each heavy 3, and they've got last cannons, so that's all fantastic. And yeah, that will aid me a lot, because every Custodes that kill at range is a Custodes that won't be wiping me out in combat. And rounding it all out, I've got a Spartan, which will be the battle taxi for my friend Sevatar. What's not to like about Spartans? Huge firepower, hugely resilient, both things that I need in spades against the Custodes. But again, the trick here is to kill as many of them before they get close, and then hope that the outnumbering Night Lords combat shenanigans will allow me to claw enough back. That's basically it. That's basically my army and my tactics in a nutshell. Kill them at long range, get close, and then kill them again, and kill them yet again. What more can I say? So that's it. That's enough waffling from me, I believe. Let's get stuck into this battle report.
Talarin of the Legio Custodes walked through the pitch darkness of the alleyway. The towering buildings, a maze of pipes and gangplanks above him, with only the hissing steam of faulty exhaust valves and the clanging of chains to accompany him. Though Tolarin knew he was not alone. You choose to hide, traitor, because you cannot face the Emperor's retribution we have come to deliver. The Custodes bellowed out into the midnight gloom, clutching his guardian spear. The returning Vox scroll echoed across the walls from all directions. It is you, Tolarin of the false Emperor's loyal pets, that chooses to hide in ignorance. And it is the Night Lords who have come for you.
The armies are deployed, the battlefield is ready, and we are ready for war. It's Stevie G's army versus Stevie G's army. How does it feel?
Not great.
Not great. Who are you rooting for? Is it like I'm commanding the Night Lord? So because I think that the Legio Custodes are like your babies.
They are
like your babies.
They are my favorite faction. I've said it 100 times. They have been for over 20 years, and even before they had models, guys. But
That's true.
I am a true Night Lord through and through. I mean, you just have to look at my skin tone, considering what part of the world I live in. I'm a true Night Lord, and as a true Night Lord, I can only ever root for the other guys. Because I hate myself like any true Night Lord would.
The only good thing is that you're going to leave happy that your army has won today. It doesn't matter the outcome of what you do.
And let's face it, the Custodes are pretty much the perfect counter to the Night Lords.
We've actually been saying that off camera quite a lot whilst we check the rules. Like stubborn doesn't affect fear. We've got bulky 3, which is quite difficult to get your +1 to wound with bulky 3 models.
Yeah. And you like close in combat, which is what I like too.
Yeah.
And my night fighting doesn't do much to you because it knocks ballistic skill 5 down to 4. So
that's true.
So it's all quite horrible.
Anyway, we are playing 3,000 points, the Crucible of War mission, 3 objectives on the table. We've actually said that we're going to place one in the middle, so we've just placed that, and then we placed one on each side. So they can't be on your deployment edge or inside your deployment zone, sorry. So Stevie G actually has deployed one just in front of his deployment zone here, and I've deployed one on the other side of the battlefield on this side. As for deployment, Stevie won the strategic advantage roll on the roll of a 6. My friends, ladies and gentlemen, his first 6 of the day, probably his last. He chose sides, he's going first. Obviously, because of his right of war, there will be night fighting for at least 2 turns. So house rules for SN, I, being the person with not strategic advantage, would allow myself to choose night fighting or not, but per the right of war that Stevie G is losing, basically I can't choose that. So we are fighting at night.
Of course you are.
Of course we are.
It's the Night Lords.
So let's go through deployment. So for myself, I've got palace tanks on each side, one for 2 on one side for a bit more of resilience, and then we've got 1 on the other side. Remember, they're not a squadron for today. I've managed to actually fill up the 3 fast attack slots. And then I've basically placed everything a bit scattered. So I've got the biggest squad of Custodian Guard just in front of my objective. My Tribune has joined that unit. A bit of back resilience or backup from the Galatas, right? That's the Galatas.
Galatas, yes.
And then we've got one of the Hetaeron Guards just to their right. We've got the big boy himself just in the center. Short range, didn't know really where to put him, so I said, look, let's put him in the middle, let's run up the field and try and hit stuff. So I think that was the best position to put him. We've got another Custodian Guard unit just in front, and the third and final one on the left side. These two objectives are quite close, so we will be battling it out for that area more or less. So I thought, let's put two of my line units on this side, which, by the way, we both have 3 line units for today. Obviously, mine are a bit more resilient, but we do have 3 apiece. And then we've got the dreaded unit, which I can't wait to actually start chopping things up with, and that's the Meridian Swords Hetaeron Guard there just in the middle. As for Stevie G, let's take a look at your tactical deployment, my friend.
Okay.
So some new units on the table, which we've already gone through before the game started.
So we'll just go from closest to furthest away. So here on my extreme right flank, I've got the Ultramarines. Sorry, I mean the Night Raptors, led by the Praetor. So nice offensive units here on my flank to give me mobile options. Next up, I've got a 10-man tactical squad with an objective right here. Obviously, that's free real estate, as they like to say. I've got my 2 Predator tanks with the Magna Melters.
They were a squadron, right?
Yeah, they are a squadron. So I placed them as centrally as I could, because obviously I've got this right here in the middle. Very short-range weapon, like Pardo said earlier. What do you do with a short-range weapon? You stick it in the middle, it's going to be able to shoot at something. Now the tactical squad here.
I don't think the range is that short. I think it's like 30 or 36 or something like that.
Yes, but I'm not playing Custodes, so that short range for me
is good.
For you, that would be the best range weapon in the whole game. But anyway, I've got tactical squad here, roughly central. Again, got an objective, free real estate. Conticar squad to give them some bite.
Yep.
Yeah. Got my Spartan with my Warlord and his retinue in there. So it's a very dangerous unit.
In the bus today.
We've got my final flank here on the left. We've got the 2 Contemptors, which are a Talon, which will support either Sevitars or the tactical squad's advance, because there's an objective over there, and I obviously want to claim it eventually. And that's it.
So basically, you're going to be using your tactical squads just a bit more with care, I guess. So there's going to be something just moving aggressively in front, and they'll be basically running behind, trying to capture.
If they come within a charge range of one of your units, they just die.
Yeah,
it will just remove them from the table. There's no point rolling the dice on that one, guys.
That's the aim of the game for me. Anyway, time to steal the initiative, and as you can have already heard, I'm going to steal the initiative. It's not a matter of trying; it is a matter of stealing. No, it is a 3, so I don't. I have lied. That is.
I get a first turn.
Turn 1.
I get a first turn.
Night fights in for Stevie G. We are back. Movement now over for the Night Lords. Being quite aggressive. Well, I think with some initial units, like you said, you basically copied the tactics I told you would play. Probably you didn't have a tactic in mind, and now you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to send some things forward and leave the tactical Marines behind.
What?
Nothing. Okay, so take us to the movement, because you're already capturing one of the objectives, right? So take us through what's happened.
So, well, I'm sorry, my gas has well and truly been flabbered by Stephen's attempts to be all tactical and all like, oh, you thought of this and therefore did this. I just move forward because that's what I do. Okay. So yeah, they're claiming an objective. As I was moving, I realized that maybe there's a bit of a mistake. You guys can discuss in the comments. I should have put the tactical squad in front of the Conticars. Again, tell us if we're pronouncing that right. I can never get it right.
They told us it's right.
Yeah. Okay, thank God. We've finally put that one to bed. The Conticar. They should have put the tacticals in front and run them onto that objective, but then they probably would have died next turn.
Yeah.
You remove probably. They would have died, but I would have got a point.
Yes.
So, but anyway.
Is that point decisive, though?
It could be later on. You just don't know. But, yeah, so everything's moved forward to
awesome.
Move forward because...
Yeah. You ignore Night Fighter, so you do have a prey sight on the Predators, the Land Raider, and the Contemptors, right?
Yes, so correct.
The only there will be a lot of units. Shooting, yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so I think it's time we shoot then. So let's get some dice ready and go into the shooting phase. Off the shooting phase, we've got the Predator Squadron. Obviously, he's been smart. He's going for the first of my line units in the middle here. And Yeah, they're in open air. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shroud here
Yes,
as well.
of course.
And hope for the best.
Okay.
So let's do this.
So yeah, the two Magna Melters, they're twin links. So
Okay.
I'm just going to roll them all at the
Yep.
same time.
3 shots.
So hitting on 3s, because I have prey sights. So
Yep.
night fighting, I ignore it.
Yeah, basically night
Okay.
vision, right?
Oh, there you go. Thank
There
God
we
for
go.
twin
Twin
links.
This is why twin linked.
This
That is better, but still.
Yeah.
That's
it's-
6 misses in total with the reroll. Okay, and then strength is 8.
So
twos to wound.
Twos to wound. So that
Is
is
4 wounds. Now my
6 up.
toughness is 5, right? So I
yeah.
can't die.
Yes.
But I do have 6 ups followed by 5 ups. So
Yes.
6 ups followed by 5 ups.
Oh, you. Ah, you.
Hey, good start, eh?
How?
How?
You
It's in
disgusting.
the power. If people want to buy dice, you
jammy-
can pay £30 more and I
I
can bless
hate
them.
you so much.
Let's do this. 4 las cannons, right?
4 las cannons.
Hopefully these do a bit better.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on threes. Not twin linked.
No. So
You
that's
are like the extreme
opposite of you.
of me.
Yeah.
And
So
it's a
that's-
wound. Okay, so 6 up first, which is a 6.
No.
Yes. Okay, we're back. And a bit of head scratching from Stevie G because obviously that was quite terrible. So he's had to change.
It was not terrible. No. Let us set the account straight here. The shooting was your rolling was atrocious.
Yours was bad as well.
Disgusting.
This is the problem, that when you
Disgusting.
add both of us together, it's a bad thing. Okay, so change of plans. You're now going to shoot into this with the Tribune, just because obviously the position of the Land Raider is in that position. He can't get all the las cannons and that, so it's a bit of not a good idea to absolutely be split firing las cannons. So
No.
here we go. 4 las cannons with twin linked
So
and prey sight as well.
so everything
All
hits
hits
and
and
twos. So everything
So
wounds.
4 for now. Then you have 4 heavy bolters, which are twin linked.
I have 4 heavy bolter shots, yes.
Yep, which is
so
twin linked.
I'll shoot those now. So hitting on 3s. So and wounding
wound
on 4s. So,
So that's 2. And then you have a heavy bolter, pintle mounted heavy bolter, which is 4 shots, not twin linked.
Okay. So how many heavy bolter wounds was that?
2.
2.
2 for now.
So 2 for now. This is not twin linked and 4s. So
that's another one.
3. So 3 2-ups and
Okay, so
and 4 involves.
I'll do 2 ups here first. 1 wound. He
Okay.
does bleed. They've got 2 wounds each, right? If I'm not
2
mistaken.
wounds, yes.
And then I've got 6
ups.
ups here. Okay, so that is
2
1
deads.
dead, 2 dead, and 1 wounds. That's
Yeah.
much better. See, don't need to cry. So I'll put this one off. I'll put this one off.
Be careful with the melter guy, the guy with the melter spear. You don't want
Nope,
him off.
He's still there. He's still there.
And on
then
1
we're
wound.
going to get a little wound from here, and we're going to place him here. I could have gone into the Tribune because he's
Eternal Warrior.
Eternal Warrior, and has a 4-up,
4-up,
right?
yeah.
I don't really want to start losing wounds with him so early on. So maybe next turn. I'll
Well,
do
I
that.
still haven't finished.
No.
I could shoot more stuff into
Okay,
that.
so I could use my Tribune now. Okay,
Yeah.
so you've got your Contemptor Talon, which
Yes.
don't have to shoot into the same unit.
But I will.
But you will. Okay.
I might as well make hay whilst the sun shines.
Yep.
Ironic using that expression with the Night Lords.
With the
But
Night
hey.
Lords.
So the Gravis last cannon into the same unit.
Okay.
So I do have prey sight, not twin linked. This is Gravis. So that's 2 hits.
2 wound.
2 wounds.
I think I'm going to go into Tribune. So
Okay.
a
4 up.
4 up is a pass, and I'm going to go into the Tribune. 4 up. That's a pass. And then you've got 1 combi bolter shot from them because they do have combi bolters.
Well,
in the
I haven't
Gravis.
done the auto.
Yeah, but that's a
cannon.
separate unit, right? Yeah, they're not.
Okay, so the combi bolter, I am
one
not.
shot. Just in case, because you can plink off that wound.
No.
No.
So a 3,
Yep.
And a 5.
5, yeah.
nothing.
And then
now the autocannon. The autocannon was
it's 3 shots.
3 shots, twin linked.
Twin linked, yeah. Gravis autocannon.
So 3s all hit and 2s to wound because it's strength
Strength
7.
7, yeah. Looking
and
for 6s, though.
yeah, breaching. So no breaching,
okay.
but 3 normal
So
saves.
2 ups. Fine, and then you do have a combi bolter to finish off your turn.
Last
though.
combi bolter.
Twin linked. It's a hit.
And is it a wound?
No, it is not. So
do my bolters reach? I might as well just
you
keep
might
up
as
the
well keep on,
barrage going. And 24, which is there. So is that on his base?
you could, yeah, that would be one. Yeah.
So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Six
Six
bolter
shots.
shots. These guys do not have prey sight, so I am hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
Wounding on 5s.
Okay.
So that's
And
one
there's
wound.
One wound. Drop
Right.
save. These are the ones you fail. No, I do not fail. Okay, perfect. I don't think the rest are in range. Do you want to check this unit? Is that in range? Might as well shoot everything you have. So they are in range. So
That's the closest guy.
Yeah.
So that would be, well, my sergeant's there. Does he have bolter?
yeah, he's sergeants have a bolter and anything you
Okay.
equip him with.
So that is 6 again.
6
in
shots.
range.
Okay,
So
might as well.
6.
Might as well.
Yeah, no, everything counts, seeing as how I have done precious
Hitting
nothing.
on 4s.
Fours.
There's no prey sights.
And 5s.
And 5.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, that confirms the end of turn 1 for the Night Lords. No first kill. What do you want? What do you want to complain? Come on, do it.
I wish I rolled like you do when I play Custodes. I never see 6s.
Sorry, bro. You do get a point. You do get a point. You do get a point for holding this objective. So congratulations, you're winning at this moment.
That was the most disingenuous well done, bro, I've ever heard.
Turn 1, Legio Custodes coming up next. Okay, we are back. Movement now over, and I'm basically doing what Stevie G normally does, which is move forward and try and hit stuff. So this is what I'm going to do today. So I've moved everything up. Some things have run, just because I want to get closer to objectives. So this unit actually run. They run. They've moved. He's run because he's awful. The more I look at his stats, the worse he is. Initiative 4 as well, so his run isn't even long. It's like 10. So I am going to capture this objective here. And on this side, I've basically moved everything up, backing up the Tribune on this side. And again, one of the palace tanks have moved up for some cover fire. So that is all my movement. I'm going to get some dice ready because even though I have run with a lot of stuff, I can shoot with some stuff.
Yes, I'm just keeping tag of the scores so far.
Okay.
Although, let's face it, I doubt that's how it's going to end the turn because I imagine one or more of my units are going to die.
I'm going to try and kill something, but it's not going to be easy, but I'll try. Okay, we're going to start on this flank. We're going to start with the Palace, firing into the las cannon wielding Contemptor. I'm hitting on 3s because of Night of Fighting, but I am twin linked, which is 2 hits, and then I'm strength 8, so I'm wounding on 3s. That is 1 wound, strength 8, AP 1, so
5 up.
5 up, yes.
Which I failed, of course.
Okay, so 1 wound goes through, and then I'm going to just pepper him with a lot of like small arms fire here. So what I do have is I'm going to do them all at the same time because they're all hitting. So between the axes and the spears, they are all strength 4, AP 4 with shred, right? The axe does have shred as well.
Yes.
And it's assault 2. Okay, so I'm hitting on 3s here. And I don't get +1 for it being weapon skill 5 or anything. It's just
no, that's
combat,
only
right?
in melee. Yeah.
Okay, and shred. So no twin linked. And
6
then I'm
is
strength
rerolling.
5. Yeah, 6 is rerolling. 6s rerolling. So that is 2.
2 2-ups, yeah. And here's
2 2-ups. Yeah.
Here's 2 wounds, guys. Watch this.
1 wound. Okay, and then I do have a melter. Which isn't anything different, right? Price and spear.
It's a normal melter.
It's 1, yeah. So it's basically a normal melter.
So hitting on a 3 and wounding on a 3.
No, sorry. Range is 6, not 12, so I can't fire it.
6 inches only.
Only 6 inches. Listen, 6 inches is a lot. It's not an only. Please don't use that word. Okay.
Why do I say only? When I've got 2 kids with less than 6 inches.
Okay.
Anyway.
So 2 palace going into the predators. Now
shooting back.
I think you can't shoot back. Because you are more than something, but you should shroud. Definitely shroud.
Yeah, no, I will shroud. It's true. I got too enthusiastic there.
Yes,
I forget.
you did.
Anything over strength 6 cannot shoot back.
Yes,
they're not defensive weapons.
There's some like upgrades and stuff on like predators. There is an upgrade you can use your main gun as a reaction. So 2 shots each, so 4 shots in total. And again, I'm hitting on 3s, but I'm twin linked. Thankfully, I'm twin linked.
Please roll that again.
Okay, so 3 hits, which is quite good. Strength is 8, lance, so it goes down to 12, which doesn't matter.
So falls to glance.
I'm hitting side armor.
I think
which
it's a 12, I believe.
Is it
no?
12 still?
Or is it 11?
Do you want to quickly check? You've got it on your
Phone.
So I'll roll anyway.
Roll away. I mean, there'll be 6s anyway. Why do I even care?
A 5 and a 3. So 8, 9, 10, 11.
Side is indeed a 12.
So 12, is it 12, 12, 11 or 13, 12? Is it, what's the
10,
front?
12, 13.
13. Okay, so this is nothing and I can't reroll because I don't have Sander. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
That's 2 pens.
2 pens. Lovely. And then I've got extra shock 6 up. So for every pens on a 6 up, I get an extra pen. I don't get it.
Okay.
Okay.
So I've got 2 shrouded.
Yeah. First of all, you've got cover save. So intervening models, you've got a 6 up cover save first.
So let's do the 2 6-ups. Of course.
Nothing. And then you have 2 5-up shrouded
2 5-ups. Shrouded saves, of which I
Fail
passed
both.
either.
Okay. So AP1 on the first one is 2. So plus 2 is 4. So it is stunned. And then second roll is a 3,
4,
which
5,
is
weapon
destroyed, which has to be either one of the las cannons or the main turret weapon.
I will take a las cannon.
The las cannon. Okay, so it's dropped down to one hull point remaining. I did want to do a bit better, but I won't complete. And it is stunned.
So only hitting on 6s.
Only you can only snap fire. Yes. Do you want to put one of those icons so we don't forget? And I believe that is the end of my turn. The rest has all basically run up the field, so I can't really charge. They've run. Anything that's close to charges can't charge because I've run. I don't know if to charge. Yeah, can you? There are swords, so I can't. What's the range between that and that?
So that is a 10 inches, but you do get +1 for your movement, and you do get +1 for Nemesis, so it's an 8-inch charge.
So it's an 8-inch charge. Do you want to overwatch?
I will be overwatching, yes.
So,
so you are charging, yes?
I am charging.
So 2 las cannons and 2 bolter shots. So hitting on 3s, no twin linked, wounding on a 2.
Oh, actually, I'm not charging, if you don't mind. I'm charging with this unit. What's the range of this one?
It would be the same.
I need to get a point there. So this one needs probably more. That's
no,
an 11.
It's outside.
So I need a 12.
Yes.
Yeah, I need a 12.
It's almost 12.
-2 is a 10, basically. I need a 10 on that one.
So do I fire back again? Or?
Yeah, you can do that. So what did you get?
I got 1 wound.
1 wound, okay. So 6 up goes through. And then you've got a combi bolter, which is 2 shots because I am within 12.
So
2 hits.
No, only 1.
No, you're hitting on 2s? Because you're
oh, yeah, it's true. I do have praise sight here. And I am wounding on 5s.
4, so 5s.
So nothing.
Okay, and I need a 10 here. That is a 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nearly.
Oh,
so close.
So 6, 9, 10, I can move 5 inches up, which I will. And that concludes the end of my turn. I do grab 2 points. Nothing killed, so I don't score any points for... None of us score any points for Break the Lines. But the score is 2-1. Moving on to turn 2. And I believe it's going to be a very, very, very messy turn coming up next. Okay, we are back. Movement now over. And like I stated just a couple of seconds ago, it's going to get messy. And yeah, it's confirmed it's going to get messy because we can't be this close and not get messy. It was a boring first turn for us. We normally have fireworks from the word go. And we didn't. So double fireworks this turn.
Yes.
Okay, so take us through your movement. What's actually happened here? So you're staying on that objective in the back, yeah?
Yes.
What else is
happening? They've come down off the platform. I have moved them in a way that gives me options because even though it's a big squad and it is a relatively elite squad, they will do horrible, horrible things to me. But I could blow up one of them because it's not a squadron. So I'm probably going to go into that. But anyway, they're claiming the objective.
It's a line unit as well, so it's quite important.
They are claiming the objective here. They can't move because he's stunned and all sorts. So he's staying still so he can fire properly and he'll snap fire. Everything's moved forward here. So I do get into range of that objective. So I will be able to claim a point there.
Well, I am at the moment, unless you remove it from play, right?
Well, because that's what I'm hoping for.
Contesting,
the Comtech are there. Hopefully they'll be able to
Volkite me to death.
Yes, because in Assault, I don't stand a chance. The Dreadnoughts have moved up to threaten your elite units. There isn't much in the way of anti-armor there.
No.
So I'm hoping that they will be able to do it.
Yeah, I do have Paragon blades, which are quite tasty because they rend on 6-ups and
they instant death. They instant death on a 6-up. But you'd still be needing
6s.
6s, no, 5s to wound me.
Because my strength is 5
plus 1, 6.
Oh, is it Paragon blades are +2?
+1, aren't they?
No, Paragon blades are +2, I believe. Oh, it's +1. Yes, +1.
+1. So
AP2.
you'd be needing 5s to.
That's not bad.
That's
I'm happy with
4s
that.
to hit, 5s to wounds. It's not
6s
bad.
instant killing.
6s for D3 wounds against dreadnoughts.
No wonder they're like, what did I say before? Like 70 points each or something like that? Or 90 points each.
Yeah, they're good.
With Paragon blades.
Ah, yeah. But I don't know why the Paragon blade is so expensive compared to the Meridian Swords,
I think it's the
which are so much better.
+1 strength, instant death. I don't know.
But anyway,
Okay.
They do have brutal 3.
Yes.
So every swing will hopefully delete 1.
Yeah. Well,
So-
yeah, because you are strength. No, you need strength 10 to delete 1, right?
But they're brutal 3.
Okay,
so
yeah,
I'll be
you're
pumping. Every
thinking
hit is a potential
you're
killer.
You're thinking of the brutal 3, not the instant death.
So
Perfect.
they've moved forward. They can rapid fire. Obviously, I don't want to get too close there.
Okay.
And Sevatar is staying put for now because
Yeah.
he's inside his nice armored box.
Nice.
And there's lots of shooty.
Perfect. I have reacted though with the Telemon. Just put him. Applying a bit of
I'm
pressure.
sweating bullets, guys. The Telemon is coming.
Applying a bit of pressure on this side, and we don't stop making fun of him. So a bit more making fun of him. We're not bullying though. We don't bully.
No,
We don't
none of
bully.
that. That's just
No.
no.
We're going to start with the big guns. We're going to start with the Predator tanks, and they're firing into this Custodian Guard unit. So we're going to start with the stab firing one, I
Yes.
guess? Okay.
So here's the Twin Links Magnum Melter. So I wrote here for the ease of camera usage, but it's going to kill my back. Ooh, that's a hit. I'll take that.
Twin linked. So
2 hits. And now the last
is why. Okay, yeah, that's true. 2 hits. Yeah. It's
last cannon does not. Ooh, nearly.
Okay.
Okay, and 2s to wound. That is 2 wounds.
2 wounds. If you don't mind, I would have probably shrouded here, right?
I have a lot of shooting to come, but yeah, sure, go for it.
Yeah, this would have been the most shots from anything. Yeah, I would have shrouded here.
Okay, so shroud away.
Two shroudage for now.
2 6-ups.
You can carry on shooting because this is just 6-ups on the side.
Okay, yeah, so I'll fire the normal one. So this is 3 up, twin linked.
Yeah. And
So that's 3 and 2 to wounds.
Yeah.
What
That's
else? Was it?
another 3.
That's another 3. Could you pass me that?
Yep.
Just 2.
And then two last cannons.
2 last cannons. 3s, no twin linked, so that's 2 hits. And 2 wounds, so that's 2 more involves.
Wow, that's
you
maybe,
okay?
That's maybe coughing and everything. Okay, so
Made you
these are
nervous.
all 6-ups and 5-ups.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Watch him make them all.
6-ups makes 2. Okay, 5-ups.
All of them.
No, so that's 2 deads.
Yeah, I'll take that.
2 deads. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
I will take that.
Okay. What else do we have? So we've got, what we're going to do is we're going to do all the big guns, right? And then
Yeah.
we're going to do, you're going to do, there's a lot of Volkite to shoot here.
Yeah, we'll
And
do
then
that
we
off
don't
camera,
have like
yeah?
bolt pistols and bolters to shoot, so we can do all the small arms fire later on. So Spartan next.
Yeah,
Where
so
is he going into?
Into that delectable troop unit.
Into the Custodian Guard.
Yeah, so-
Okay. Nothing I can do, so
So
all yours.
here's my last cannons, twin linked, 3 ups. So,
All hit, and 2 to wound.
2 to wounds. So that is 3 wounds.
wounds.
And I'll
Then
do
the heavy
the
bolter.
twin linked heavy bolter. Twin linked. Okay, that's 3. 4s. Nothing.
Nothing,
And
and then
the
you've got
other heavy
another
bolter
4
that's
shots,
not
not
twin
twin
linked.
linked, yeah.
So, poof, that's bad. And that's even worse. Okay, so just the impulse.
Just the impulse, right? I'm going to take it on the
Praetor.
Tribune again.
The Tribune, sorry.
Okay, so 4 up is a pass, 4 up is a pass, 4 up is a pass.
Oof, you jammy git.
Okay, so lastly we've got the Contemptors. Now,
Yeah.
I just want to let you make sure that you can only charge what you can shoot at.
Yes, that's why they're going
so-
into the elite unit.
Perfect, so don't shoot into like the palace. or
No,
something
no,
like
no. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm not. It hasn't been
Just
that
in
long.
case.
It hasn't been that long.
Just in case.
I know.
So we're doing the last cannon first or auto
I'm
cannon?
going to do the auto cannon
And you're
first.
going into the... Ooh, nice, okay.
There's not, as I said, there's not a lot of anti-dreadnought
Ish.
threat-ish there.
Okay, yeah, nothing has really, right?
Well, they do all have melter bombs, but still, that's only 1 melter bomb each.
There's 1 melter bomb each.
So anyway, yeah. So
melter bombs are
twin links.
instant death, aren't they? They have instant death.
Do they?
Yes, they do.
I thought they only had armor beam.
They have instant death.
Oh, oof. That's okay. Whatever. I'm in it to win it now. So 2s re-rolling.
Okay. 2s, re-rolling, and
Okay.
then 2s again.
And now I need 6s.
Looking for 6s, yeah.
So just 2 normal wounds.
2 normal wounds.
Do you want me to add the? Do you want me to add it all
Yeah,
up?
and add the combi bolter, right?
So the combi bolter, twin linked, both hit and 5s.
6s, 6s. Strength 4, no, 5s, yeah.
5, so 1 wound.
Okay, one wound.
One
So
wound.
two invulnerable saves first.
No. What are you doing?
I know,
It's,
two ups.
It's three
They're
2-ups.
They're all 2-ups, yeah.
They're all 2-ups.
All 2-ups,
Yep.
perfect.
And,
then you've got
now
the
the last cannon. 2s, 2 hits, 2 wounds. That's 2. And I'll do the bolts as well. So you
Yep.
got 2 involves and the bolter both hit.
And 5s, nothing. Okay,
So
so,
2 involves.
2 6-ups, right?
Yep.
Both go through, but they do have 3 wounds each.
Yeah, so you...
So I do have 1 on 1 wound. I will leave the Paragon blade untouched and go put it on one of the axes.
Okay.
Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so that is the end of the big guns. What we're going to do, we're going to switch off for a few seconds. For you, it's going to be like a second. And we're going to do all the small arms fire, which is a lot of bolter fire,
Unless...
bolt pistols.
Unless you guys want to see me roll 40 Volkite shots.
No.
Do you?
No.
Do you?
No.
Neither do
Okay,
I.
we're back, and we've actually done a lot of rolling. So a lot of rolling on a couple of units as well. You do get the Legion trait for +1 to wound, just because they are bulky too. So they got it against these guys. These are bulky too as well. So they got it against these guys. And
that was it.
That was it. Yeah, not more.
So remember, there's the 12 Volkites as well on these guys.
Yeah, it's here.
That's that.
Yeah, so Volkites first. These are all wounded. The Flamer did not do anything. So here we go with 2-up saves here. These are from the Volkites. So one's dead. Nothing I can do there.
And
then
2
we
Volkites.
And then four more. Yeah, you do the Volkites. Yep.
So I am wounding on 3s.
The flagrates. So
That's
2
2 more wounds.
All passed. And then we have 4 more wounds from bolter fire. So 2-ups, all passed. So I'm going to remove him before we forget. Shall I leave the melter? I think I've removed the melter already. Shall I remove him? I'll let him remove. Okay, then we've got 5 wounds over here.
All bolters.
All bolters, so 2-ups here.
1 wound.
1 wound. So
I'll take
do
that.
you want to put a wound
yeah.
there? And then we've got 5 more wounds over here to finish off the shooting phase. So again.
Oh, nope. I won't put it on your melter. Yeah, I'm guessing.
Yes, no melter, please. And then 1 more wound here, which I did have a wound already. So
the axe guy
is dead.
That
Perfect.
is
So that is
5
the end
attacks.
of the. Yeah, that's a lot, really.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the end of the shooting phase. Good small arms fire. This is why it's always good, worth doing it. So chargers. What's charging into what?
So this will be charging into that.
Okay.
Because I shot at you.
I will. Do they have 2-up saves? No, they don't. They have.
The Praetor and the Sergeants do it.
No, the sergeant we didn't put.
No,
onto
we
the
didn't.
sharp,
We didn't. Yes.
because
So
it was a silly upgrade to do.
Yes, the Praetor does have a 2-up. The rest
So
do not.
I am going to. I'm actually. Do you have like Furious Charge and stuff like that?
No, I only have Sudden Strike. I
Sudden
would
Strike.
get bonuses if you are running away or pinned or
Okay, so
something
Sudden
like that.
Strike I can't cancel out, right?
No.
It's always.
If I charge, I get +1 initiative.
Okay. I am going. Do I cancel out attacks, or do I fire and try and kill? Is it 1 wound each? 2 wounds?
Two
each?
wounds.
2 wounds each. So it's going to be quite tricky. So
You do have a melter in there, though.
I'm going to fire back. I'm telling you what. I'm going to fire back.
You're gonna Overwatch?
I'm going to Overwatch. So
Okay.
1.
Do you want me to roll the
2,
charge?
You can roll the charge first, yeah, because we always forget, but I can decide after you roll. So
Well, I'm still in.
You're still in. Yeah, obviously you're not, but it's something that for those of you who are new, something that we here forget, and we're veterans, and we always forget. You can wait for the initial.
That
roll.
is 8 bolter
So
shots.
8 bolter shots, hitting on
3s.
3s because it's night fighting. Remove these, and then 4s rerolling.
Shredding.
4s rerolling. 4s rerolling. So that's 3 wounds, and then we've got a melter, which obviously failed.
So my 3
3-ups.
My 3-3-ups. Yes, I'm not going to risk it on a Praetor. So all
Perfect.
passed.
Yeah, and then carry on charging. So what else is charging?
So the Contacar are going to go into this unit. 2d6, so 4.
Yep,
I am
can't-
in there,
nothing I can
and
do.
the Contemptors are going in there. So
Into just the elite unit,
just
right?
the elite unit. Yeah.
Okay,
So
not the
I'm going to
9
roll the
yet.
first one. He's in
D10,
with a 6, and the second one is.
He's
I
in
mean,
with
they
the-
were
with
in
an 8.
anyway.
Perfect. Okay,
Yes.
so let's move everybody in, get some dice ready, check any stats we need to check, which we always need to, and we'll go into the fight phase coming up next. Okay, we're back. Now, whilst we've been stopped, we've actually checked for Sudden Strike, and you can hold the line against them and make it a disordered charge. So Stevie has been nice enough to let me say that, because I don't know if it was on camera that I actually asked, or was
You
it
did
off?
ask on camera, I'm pretty sure, and I genuinely
Yeah.
thought that Hold
Yeah.
the Line only cancelled a bonus attacks for
Yeah.
charge.
So
I didn't think it would
he
cancel.
also cancels
Sudden
that out,
Strike.
so he's been nice enough to allow me.
Yeah,
The Overwatch
because it was
didn't
my
note
bad.
and it would have been like silly of me not to do it, because obviously the initiative would be striking at the same time. Because my initiative is 5, right?
Yes.
So Praetor and myself going first.
Yes.
You can go with the Praetor first.
Yes, so,
Paragon Blade.
So I am hitting you on 3s.
Yep.
3s to hit.
Because of a better weapon skill.
Yeah.
I did Mastercraft it. I did pay the price
Oh.
for Mastercraft. So.
So that is still
Yep.
only 4. And I'm wounding you on 4s.
4s, yeah.
6s, instant death. So only 1 wound goes
Okay,
through.
remember when you did the 3 instant killing on the Dreadnought with the other Praetor that he's on the shelf? Remember that game?
Yeah.
You instant killed a Contemptor with
Did
him,
I?
with him. Yeah, the Paragon.
I
Blade.
can't remember. But only 1 wound.
Okay, so 1 wound and is an instant killing, right?
No.
Okay, so a 6.
But you do have guy on 1 wound, so he
Yeah,
will die.
6 up. Okay, so he's dead. But
he
I
gets to
strike
attack.
at the same time. So 25 attacks. I like this. This is always made me really sad when I was in the opposite side. So I'm hitting on 4s because we're both weapon skills 5. So hitting on 4s. That looks like a tasty roll, Stevie G.
No, it doesn't.
This is, and these are AP2, right?
Yes, everything's
Okay.
AP2.
So these
In
are
fact, wait.
what?
Get 1, 2, get 2 more
2 more
dice
dice
because you have
because-
sweeping blow. You're in base-to-base combat with 2 more, so you have 2 more attacks.
Which I hit 1 more time.
Okay. So we're all
Okay, and
good
these
now.
are +1 strength, so I'm wounding on 3s. And basically
2s.
2s because
Strength 5 plus 1 is 6.
wow, wow, mommy, I like this.
I don't.
Okay, so remove the 1s. This
And
doesn't have
everything
shred
else is
anything.
dead.
So these are 2 wounds each, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5.
7.5.
Seriously, this makes me sad because I knew you really wanted to use this unit.
Yeah.
But
Can we send it back?
shall I say bro again? Cool, bro. Okay, we're back. But look, it's good. We still have some unwieldy weapons to strike back, and you do have your sergeant
And
as
he is
well.
dead.
And he is dead. Yes, let's not forget that. I don't want to cheat after doing that as well.
Yeah,
that
give me
massive-
everything.
Okay, so you've got your sergeant and your 2 wielding
Power axe
wielding
dudes.
guys.
Okay, my sergeant, he's got the 200 sword. So I'm hitting on 4s.
He's got the power glaive, right? What's it called?
the Nostraman chain glaive.
chain glaives. Okay.
So I am hitting on 4s.
Okay.
And I'm wounding you on 3s. But
3s.
I do have shred.
Is it +2 strength?
No, it is plus 2 strength, yes, and
Okay.
it shreds as well.
Oh, nice.
But it's only AP3 rending 6 up.
Okay,
Or
so
breaching 6 up.
looking for 6s.
So I need 4s to hit. So that is only 1 hit.
Okay.
I need a 2. Sorry, a 3.
Re-roll.
Because I got shred.
It is a 6.
Oh, it's a 6.
It is a 6.
So that is a 6 up
okay,
in
and
bow.
then you can do, so 1 wound for now. And, then
And
you've
I'll
got
do the
your
power axes,
power
which is 3 attacks each.
Okay.
It would have been 4, but you did
Yeah,
hold
disordered.
the line, yeah. So I am hitting again on 4s. So that is not great. And I'm wounding you on 4s. Only 1. So that's 2 imbals only.
2 and 1 straight through, right? So you could kill another one, which you do.
Okay.
Okay, so 1 more dropped. Now I have 1 combat by
Nothing. No, nothing.
Why?
You've won combat by nothing. You did almost no wounds.
Are you fearless or something? No. Are you stubborn?
No, of course not. I'm a Night Lord.
Okay. So you need to do a leadership test then.
Wait, I need to find out how many I lost by.
You lost 7.
So that's 14
wounds.
15.
15 wounds, and I've lost 2, so that's 4. So minus 4 to 15 is
It's 11.
11.
So
you-
I need to roll a double 1.
yeah.
Basically, the
you're
unit is
stubborn. You're
gone.
sure you're not stubborn?
I'm not. They're normal.
Okay,
The Night Lords. How can
Yeah,
Night
but
Lords
it's
be
an
stubborn?
elite. It's an elite unit.
Yeah,
Look, we
they're
just
Night
realised
Lords.
that the Concept are weapon skill 5, so we could have checked. Okay, let's go.
Night
Double
Lords.
1. You can do it.
If anyone can, I can.
Yes, that's true.
No!
So we both roll 1d6 and add our initiative. That's 3. And that's 3. What is your highest initiative?
5 for the Praetor.
Oh, that's true. I get plus 3. So you
Run away
we equal,
3D.
we equal, so 2d6 back, yeah?
3d6,
3d6,
no?
yeah,
Because
3d6.
I'm a jump pack Marine, so that's
That's not bad.
that'll keep them in the
Okay.
game, so you can charge them next time and kill them all.
Yeah. We'll move them back, and then we'll go into the next couple of combats. Okay, moving on to the center now. I'm striking first again, just because obviously my initiative is 5 attacks each, because they are a Nemesis unit because of their weapon skill 5, which we just realized. Hitting on 4s, because we both have weapon skill 5, no rerolls or anything. And then plus strength 6, so 2s to wound.
Yeah.
And that is 4 invulnerable saves.
So 4 5-ups, 2 wounds each. No, sorry. Roll an extra attack. You're in base-to-base combat with more than one here, so you do have sweeping blows.
That's it.
Nothing.
Fails. So that is
I've
1.5
lost
dead. 1.5 dead, yeah.
Oh, yes, it's true. It's a 5-up because these are
Tartarus.
Tartarus. So that means that now I only have, how many chain blade attacks do I have?
Oh, you just don't
1,
have
2,
lots.
3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3 is 18. So 18 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s, but shreds.
But shreds, yeah.
Okay, so
83, you're looking for 6s again.
Yes.
More than anything.
Well, first, let's see my roll to hit, which historically have not been that great. So I need 4s. If you can. That's misses. That's a miss.
3s and 2s are misses.
That's not too bad.
That's not bad at all, especially for your sort of rolling.
So I need 4s now, 6s for breaching,
4s
and
for
I do
breaching,
shred. Yeah.
And you do shred, yeah. So reroll everything.
This is so awkward to roll this far away.
This isn't bad
So that's
at all.
1 breaching.
And then
And 2 normal wounds.
which is good because you want to miss because you want those rerolls for those 6s.
I want those 6s.
You
so
get
that is
2 more and 1 normal wound more.
Okay.
Okay, so 3.
And let me do my power claw, my eschaton
Yes, you can.
power claw.
At this point, you can because
So because I'm hitting behind you anyway.
Yeah, it's
so this is 4s, and I wound on 2s, shred,
with shred. It's so
and
good.
murder strike on a
as well.
6.
So good.
Yes, it's the best weapon I've got. So that's
okay,
2
so
more
it's
invulns.
five invulns in total, which I'll do
Yeah.
at the same time. 6 ups. No, that's perished because that is 2 wounds and 2 wounds. I don't even have to do the
you're
chain
dead.
glaive. So I am dead. I'm really dead. Next up, we're going to go into the Contemptor. Something's rattling. I think it's one of our minor units. We'll check it. And then we'll go into the final. Here we go. We're going to start off with the Paragon blades, which these are interesting. I need some lucky dice here, which I need the 6s. So I'm hitting on...
Which you are known for.
Yeah, I'm known for. I was going to say that. So we're both weapon skill 5, right?
Yeah.
Not 6. I'm not 6, right?
No.
For these guys, Hetaeron. Okay, so hitting
They used to be in the good old days.
Yeah, so I'm hitting on 4s.
Yes. And you need 5s to wound and 6s for instant death.
No, but this is what I want.
Roll to hit.
This is what I want. And then I need 5s to wound, which are AP2, so I still wound. But 6s are the one I really need because they are instant death. So, okay, 2.
1 instant death, 1 D3.
So do you want to do... Yeah, but
one at a time.
You have your roll. So this is the non-instant death.
Yeah, so that's a 5-up.
It's a pass. And then this is the instant death one. This is the one I want you to fail. Okay,
Fail.
so D3.
You can't kill the dreadnought.
Is 2.
So
down to...
would it? Yeah, it would go into him.
Is that his wound?
Yeah, he was down to 4, so now he's down to 2.
Lovely. Okay.
So I now hit you
Yes, because my axe is unwieldy.
So 8 attacks.
Lovely.
I'm going to strike with both at the same
Do you
time.
want to start? Yeah, just roll here.
So I am hitting on 4s, wounding on 2s, and each one is brutal 3.
Yes.
4s.
Tasty. Okay.
And then brutal 2s.
And 2s to wound.
So that is...
Okay, 5. So let's do one at a time.
15.
Let's do... I can do the 15 actually. It's going to be easier. So 5, 5, and 5. So 6 ups, yeah.
Why are you doing them like that? Because what if one is...
It doesn't really matter, right? Because it all goes into the same units. So if they die, basically.
No, but it's not instant death.
Yeah, but we count up the wounds. We counted the number of
Oh,
wounds.
yeah,
So,
yeah, it's true. It's
So
true.
6 ups, they're dead, basically. Because that's 1, and that's 2, and that's 3. So you could have killed 4 and...
We're left 1 on 1 wound.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah, so they're dead.
Yeah, dead.
Nothing I can do. That finishes off your turn too. Like I said, brutal, and it's still not my turn, which I'm going to hit back really hard now.
I'm just going to do my consolidation moves.
Yes. Now, you would score... These are dead as well.
Yeah.
So you would score 2 points here. I'm contesting here, so you can't really get... So 2 points.
Well, I don't have anything to contest you with there, because those aren't lying.
No, it doesn't matter. It can be anything that is in a vehicle or falling back or anything. So the dreadnoughts are contesting. 2 points for Stevie G. Interesting turn. I did really well on one side. Did really well, really badly on this one. Did really badly on this one. But I still have some hard hitters coming up. So on to turn 2 for the Legio Custodes. coming up next. Okay, turn 2 for the Legio Custodes. 2 extra points. Did you put the points on the score?
I did not. I will do so now.
3-2, right?
3-2
at the moment. Perfect. So as per movement, I've left the palace where they are. They're in a good position. Don't really want to give options to TVG, and there is a lot to shoot at where they are now. I've moved up with my Custodian Guard, trying to run behind the falling back. What are these called again?
Night Raptors.
Night Raptors there. Now, I moved up my Hetaeron Guard. He's reacted back with his Konteka units and moved back another 4 inches there. And then I just shuffled up with the Telemon, and basically I've stayed put here except for the Galatus, who has moved up towards the wounded Contemptor. Now, it feels like I don't have a lot on the table, but I know how much survivability I do have in combat, so I'm hoping to get as many of these units into combat as possible. Just to point out that Servitor and his unit of, I think, 7 or 8 Cataphracti Terminators is still in that fresh Spartan, so it's not looking great. Let's see how this goes. Now, as for line, I still have 2 units, so I really need to make a good use of them and try and score as much as possible.
Just to continue on what Pardo's explaining there, we were having a brief chat, and he was saying that there's still a lot of Night Lords on the table, and it's looking quite uphill. But I made the point that everything that the Custodes have on the table, not you, you suck.
Not the Telemon, yeah.
Everything else is dangerous. Everything else can kill something of mine very, very easily.
Yeah, definitely.
Your most basic dude
Can
is
smash. We just saw it.
is a Praetor.
We just saw it last turn anyway, so perfect. So what we are going to do is we are going to start shooting. I'm going to get some dice, and let's go into the shooting phase. Starting again with the Palace, going into the same target, which is the Predator tanks. 4 shots, and he is shrouding. Hitting on 3s. That is a full house, which is exactly what I want. Side armor is 12, so 4s, so 4s to glance. And that is 2 pens.
2 pens.
So you do have...
Cover
I
save?
do have extra shock. So for any pens I roll, and on a 6, 1 more is added. So that's
3 pens.
So,
okay. I do have cover save.
Yes,
for
you do.
Infinity models. So 6s?
6s first.
Come on, some 6s.
No, and then shrouded 5 ups.
Okay, so 5 ups. So
plus 1. So go
so
1,
2.
2. So the first one,
well, we'll see what happens to him. It could explode.
Is 3. So that is a 4. So it's just wrecked.
It's AP 1, so it would be a 5.
5.
But he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. It would be a weapon destroyed. And then I'm looking for 5 or 6 for just removal of the squadron, whole squadron.
That is a 6. So you want to roll for distance?
D6. Hopefully it doesn't get anything. 5 inches. So, sorry, other way around. Hopefully it does get some things. 5 inches.
So 5, that gets 1, 2, 3, 4 from that unit. Okay. And 1, 2,
2, right?
3. No, 2
from that unit.
So 4 and 2.
Okay, so 4 from this unit, wounding on 2s, and the other units is 1. So 4 saves. You don't have artificial armor, so it's just 3 ups.
3 ups on 1 unit. Yeah. So that's 1 dead. And how many on the other one?
Just 2.
Just 2. So that would be 2. So 2. So just 1 dead from this big unit. Okay. And
lovely. So we'll put some flames, we'll remove that tank, and carry on shooting. Okay, moving on to the Telemon. I do get 2 with the Flamer on the Spiculus. No, that's the other one.
That's the missile.
This is the Proteus Plasma Projectors. Okay, so I've got 2. It is strength 7. So choose to
breaching 4 up, I believe.
Breaching 4 up, yes. So no breaching.
Excellent.
And gets hot, nothing there. So
shall I make those now?
You can make those now really quickly, yeah.
Okay, so 2 ups. So, one goes through, so one
was wounded, yeah.
So he's
okay, and then we've got the rest of the shots. So we're going to go for the Illustrious first, which is 4 shots. Here we go. Hitting on 3s. That is a 1-1, making the Telemon even worse. And I think his weapon skill is 6, and his ballistic skill is 5. So I did that right. Okay, strength is 8. So rending 6 up, brutal 2. So 2 to wound, rending, no rending, but brutal 2.
But AP is 3.
AP is 3, yes.
So the 2 up.
Brutal 2, so 1 more.
Oh, sorry. Passed.
4. Okay, and then we've got the Spiculus Bolt Launcher, which is 8 shots. Nice. So 4, 3, and 1. Hitting on 3s. 1 miss, 2 misses. And then strength 6, so 2s to wound 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds, please. 2 up saves.
2 up. It is pinning, is it not?
It is pinning, yes.
So 2 ups, and I suffer a wound.
A wound. Okay, so pinning check there.
So I am leadership
Probably 8.
8, I imagine, and I'm not pinned.
Pinned. Perfect.
And I need a wound, which I shall put on you.
Can do it on there. Perfect. Okay. Then moving on to this side now, we do have the palace. I'm going to try and finish off this contemptor with a bit of luck. I might be able to. So hitting on this twin linked, hitting on 3s. No, I won't be able to finish it off. Strength 8, so 3s to wound, nothing. And there's no re-rolling there. No.
Do you want to fire your bolters? You've got a melter in there, do you?
I do have a melter, but it's going to be a bit tricky to actually do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Galatas. Is it flamers they have?
They're flamers, yeah.
Okay, let's check the stats of that and we'll come back in a second. Okay, here we go. We've got the Twin Linked Infernus Incinerator. Auto hits and then Twin Linked. So if it's a flamer, it re-rolls to wound if it's Twin Linked instead. So strength is 6. So looking for 5s. Twin Linked. It is 2 wounds, please. And
2 ups.
AP 4, so 2 ups. Yes.
2 ups. Both passed.
Both passed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire the rest of my guns into the clean Contemptor because I think I can probably maybe take it down. So 2, 4, 6 assault, 2 guns.
You can throw in... Oh, no, he doesn't have any guns.
Hitting on,
He's got
no,
the
he
swords.
doesn't, yeah. Hitting on 3s, and then strength is 4, so I need 6s here.
Shredding, remember?
And shredding, yes, that's a good thing. So 1 wound, please.
1 2 up. And it's
passes.
2.
And then we've got a melter, which hits this time. Strength
3s.
is 8. So 1 wound, please.
1 5 up.
He wounds. He bleeds. Loses oil, whatever we want to say. Okay, so that's all my shooting throughout. Oh, I do have some shots to go in there. I might as well do some shots. So 4 shots going into your Night Raptors. Hitting on 3s. This and this. And
6 shots.
6 shots, yeah. What did I say?
I've rolled 6. Rolling 4.
No, I've rolled 6.
Okay, you said 4, sorry.
And then looking for 4s, twin shreds. So 3 wounds.
3 ups.
You do have a prayer tool in there, so you could use your 2 up if you want.
I will use my 2 ups. I'll take them all at the same time because it's just one guy. 2 ups. All passed.
Okay. And now straight on to charges. My Galatas is going to charge your las cannon wielding Contemptor. You can overwatch or stand your ground with.
I can't overwatch with the last cannons, which is the only thing I want to overwatch.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I can overwatch.
Yes, yeah. Contemptors you can.
What else? Wait, you're probably going to charge here.
Yes.
I want to...
That's a lot of Volkite goodness there.
Yeah. And I can't overwatch there. I probably want to save my overwatch for here.
Okay.
I do have 2 reactions, I believe, in my assault phase. I need to double check that.
Okay, so shall we check that?
Yeah, let's check that briefly.
Yeah, and come back in a second. Okay, we're back. We checked, and whilst we checked, we actually did the Overwatch. So he has 2 movement reactions, which he's just realized.
Yes,
and
bit late.
But what we did is we sped things up, and we've actually done the Volkites, which have done 8 wounds onto these guys. Even if I don't make the charge, he would have still Overwatched, he said. So I'm going to do the charge. That is a 5, so I make it with a +1.
5,
is
6,
a
7.
7, yep. Yeah, I needed a 5, I think, right?
Yeah.
I need a 6, yeah. So they're in. And then I do need to do my saves first. So he's done 8 wounds, 2 ups, 2 go through. So 2 deflagrate wounds, please.
Okay, so 3s to wound.
No wounds. Okay, so
so
they've
one-
made it in and nothing else. And,
1's down to 1 at
One's
least.
down to 1 wound, exactly. Next up, I'm going to do the... I'll do the Telemann as well.
-1 for the Duran.
Yep. 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think he's made it in, right? Minus... Do you want to check?
He is...
He also gets +1, right? For going into a...
Nemesis unit.
Nemesis
so
unit.
he would be, what is it you rolled? An 8?
An 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, so it would be
An
9.
8, yeah.
And I need a...
You're in.
Yeah, I need the 7.
You're in.
-2. Okay. Next up, Galatas going in, can't really fail. And then these guys are going into that one. Doesn't fail either. And then what I am going to do is I'm going to charge the fleeing Night Raptors. So first thing you have to do, first thing I do is do a lead. I forget. Now, when I get to do, you have to do leadership. If you fail, you're basically dead.
Well, I've got Praetor, so leadership 10.
Yeah. And they're fine. Perfect. So we're stuck in combat now. Perfect. So 3 combats, because one of them is just against 1 unit. And yeah, let's see how that goes. Coming up, and this makes me happy. I'm going for Cut Through the Skies. What is it called? Hands Cut the Clouds with the Meridian Swords. So +1 strength, AP 2, and Murder Strike 4 up.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
And they're free.
Okay, and I'm hitting before you because I'm initiative 5.
Yes, so 4s.
Hitting on 4s. And this is 25 attacks, so I need
And you
to
need
get
to roll 5 more, yes.
5 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my extra 4. And then remove this, remove this, remove this, remove
That
this.
by your standards is a very poor roll.
That's quite good, actually. I'm not going to complain. And then +1 strength, so I'm wounding on
2s, but 4 ups, so instant death.
on 2s, because I'm strength 5 naturally, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so remove the 1s. And then the 4's a Murderous Strike. The 4's a Murderous Strike. I need to double check that. That's bonkers.
Mental. That's mental. Yeah.
Okay, so that was a 4. These are Murderous Strikes, and then these are normal AP2.
How do you want me to sort these out? Because the unit is dead.
The
but
Murderous Strikes need to go first, as
They
per
need to.
rules.
So how
3,
many
6,
is
7
that?
Murderous Strikes, please.
7 murderous strikes. Only.
And 5 ups.
That's only 7.
Only.
Only 7. How many models are there? There's 7.
7.
What's the unit go?
Okay, so that is
2 are still alive.
5 dead, and then you need to do 4, 3, 6, 7 normal AP2.
7
rolls.
normal AP2s.
Yes,
All
please.
at 5 ups.
Yes.
So here we go.
The unit's dead.
The unit is a little bit dead.
Okay, so
just a little bit.
The Telemann doesn't have to attack, speeds things up. I like it. Let's go on to here. Your Praetor and my guys attack
Okay.
first. Right?
Do you mind if I just roll my 4 dice? Because this is the only
Yes.
dice I will roll
Yep,
in this
let's
combat.
do it. Yep.
3s, Mastercrafted, nothing, and 4s, 6 up Murderous Strike. So that's 2 AP2 wounds.
AP2.
Not Murderous Strike.
Okay, so
and I will remove my dead
6
contact.
ups. Okay, so 1's dead.
Yay.
But I do strike before
Yes.
that. So 6 attacks? 5 attacks? 6, isn't it?
6 attacks each, yes.
6
So
attacks each because I'm charging
into a
charged
Nemesis
and I'm
unit.
into a Nemesis unit. So 6, 6, and 6. Okay, here we go. Hitting on 4s. And remove these and these and these and these.
Why? You're wounding on 2s.
Why? No, these are hits. These are hits.
Oh, these are hits. Okay.
Weapon
Oh,
skill-
sorry. I thought this was the
Weapon
wound roll.
skill 5, and then wounding on 2s. Okay, so you need. What do you want to do? Do you want to go into your Praetor first and try and survive?
No, let's start wiping
The
out
other way around.
dudes.
Okay, so 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, and then you have 5
5
4-up saves.
5 4-ups.
He's
dead.
He's dead.
Yeah, the unit's wiped out.
Yeah. And the rest wouldn't attack because obviously I've charged
Initiative
you
4. Yeah.
at initiative 4, so that's them dead. I like it.
That was a nice debut for the unit.
Okay, and then let's move on to this side.
How many guys did they kill in the debut of this unit? They killed 1 guy.
One guy, or did a wound, or something silly like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Galatas next. Does he have?
He has weapon skill 6 by initiative 4.
He doesn't
so
have
strike at the same
Hammer of
time.
Wrath, right? He doesn't have Hammer of Wrath.
No,
It feels
but
like
he
it
does have Nemesis, so you do gain an extra attack.
Okay, so he's got 4 attacks, 1 for charging plus 1 for Nemesis, right?
6, yeah.
So 6 attacks in total.
I've only got 3.
Initiative is 4, so we're striking at the same
Yes,
time.
but your weapon skill 6, I believe.
Weapon skill is 6, yes.
So I'm hitting you on.
I'm going to allow you to hit first. So
I'm
hit
hitting you on 5s.
5s, yes.
So 5s, which
one
is only
hits.
1.
Yep.
And I'm wounding you on 2s, which is a wound.
Which is a wound.
So this is a brutal 3.
Brutal 3. Okay, so 4 up, right? With the shield, or is that?
I
different?
believe it is.
Grav's shield confers a 4 up invulnerable save. This does not. Yeah, 4 up. Okay. So 1 wound goes through.
I'll do
And
that.
then
because my dreadnought is
my
dead.
weapon skill is 6, so I'm hitting on 3s. Drop 3. Wow. And then
It's not that good against vehicles and dreadnoughts.
yeah, dreadnoughts it is because it's instant death.
Oh yeah, it's true. It is
Yeah.
instant death. Yes.
Strength is 8, so I'm wounding on 3s. That is 2 instant killing wounds. So
2 5-ups.
2 5-ups. You can pass them both and still survive.
Chances of that are somewhat slim.
Yeah,
and
so
yes.
2d3.
I
He's
mean,
dead anyway.
He's
yeah.
dead. He's dead.
But I've done 6 wounds, just to clarify.
Do you want to roll for boom distance?
You roll for that.
I roll for that.
Yeah, I'll allow you
Good,
to.
okay.
I've got the camera. 5. So what we'll do is we'll measure up, we'll do any wounds, and we'll come back for the final hitters. Okay, we're back, and just to point out that I hadn't moved my guys into combat, so the blast does get my 5. So you can wound 5 times.
Okay, I will do so now. So wounding on 2s, so that's 5 wounds.
That's 5 wounds, 2 ups. All passed, and then you did wound my you can hit my Galatus as well.
So the Galatus
3 up
is a wound,
2 up,
and
passed.
now
and
the
strength 8. So you need a 5. Oh, that is a penetrating hit. Yes.
So I roll for damage.
Roll for damage. Yeah.
And that is a 5.
5, which just is a 5. So weapon is no, that's a, weapon is destroyed.
So his only weapon's destroyed.
Yes.
And
so
he's down to 2 health points.
2 or 1. I think they have 2 each. I think.
We will double check that.
I think that's it. So basically
he's basically useless.
He's now a moving potato. Okay, so we move back into combat. I'm going to start off with my tribute.
Can I just remove my dreadnought?
Let's see what it does, because let's see how it goes. So he's got 5 attacks, correct?
Who?
My tribune.
I believe he has 5 base, plus 1 for charging, plus 1 for nemesis.
Okay, and then his weapon skill is 7. So I'm hitting on 3s. Did you already hit? Yes, you did, right? You haven't hit yet. I hit with everything first, right?
Yes, you are initiative 6 with your tribune.
My tribune is initiative 5 as well.
5.
Yeah. Hitting on.
I'm initiative 4, so
hitting on 3s with him. So these are all misses, and then I'm going to go with the +1 again. The same.
Yeah, the murder strike 4 up. So actually, this is ironic. You wound on 5s, but you murder strike 4 up.
Yeah, but the 4 up doesn't
I know.
go into.
So everything.
Looking for 5s. That is 3 murder strike. So let's just go quickly into that, because I could kill you. So 3 5-ups.
There we go.
I shouldn't have got cocky. See, I got cocky there.
The unit will take care of it.
And
don't
then
worry.
we have the rest.
6 attacks each.
Basically, it's all these dice.
So 24 attacks.
So 24 attacks. So all this.
Hitting on 4s.
And then all this as well. Hitting on 4s. So remove.
That's by your standards quite poor rolling.
Remove these and these 3. This one,
is
and that one. Yeah, that one we can remove. And then I'm strength 6, so I'm looking for 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds, please.
Enough to kill him.
How many do you have left?
5. I have 5.
Okay, so you can survive.
I need to pass 2,
Ooh.
and
that's it for me. That's like everything.
And I
you
do survive.
Pass another 3, so you'll survive on 2 wounds.
Okay, so now I hit back.
Mega boss. And now you hit back, yes, with 3 attacks.
And can't find the 2.
He's down to 2.
Okay, so 3 attacks.
That's pretty good.
Hitting on 4s.
Yes.
So 2, and wounding on 2s, and these are brutal 3. So that is
2 brutal 3s.
So
first one, 6 ups. He's dead. And the second one, he is dead as well. So 2 dead. Now, I really wanted to kill him, because that would have meant that I would have scored a point for holding this objective. But I didn't kill him, and he's still there. So I didn't score a point for the objective.
That one's still contested?
That one's still contested, so I don't score any points, Stevie G.
I know.
Wow, what is going on? Turn 3, coming up next. Okay, turn 3, interesting turn. Servitor is now out of his bus. He's moved up the field and now going to go into epic combat with a tribune. This is what we're here for. This is what we live for. This is why we like the Horus Heresy.
Yeah, this is what always seems to happen. We never seem to have one of those where like everyone's like, oh, he's got the points, he's being tactical. It's always like, Warlord, awesome.
Exactly. So he's come out on all 3 tactical squads, which is the only thing that remains at this point, is now staying put to get Fury of the Legion.
Yes.
So we're going to go straight into shooting, and we're going to start with Fury of the Legion.
Yes.
So this time we're going to roll everything. So I'm going to go into your side, just because it's going to be easier. So
I'm just going to roll here, because I think
this unit is going to fire into this unit.
Yes.
And before they get minced up.
Yes. So this is 30 shots. This is 29 dice. Okay. So night fighting ended.
Yeah. We rolled for that. You rolled a 1.
Yes.
So you're hitting on 3s.
I am hitting on 3s. I have 9 models. You have 9 models, and I have 10 models, so I outnumber you, so I do get +1 to wound.
Yes.
So, yes, 3s.
3s and 4s.
Okay, this is...
Reroll one of these, because you have 29 dice.
Yes, so I'll take that 2 away, and then this.
It's a reroll.
Is nothing. And then forced wound. That doesn't count.
4 is 2 wounds.
4 is 2 wounds, so
Because
that
they're
is
plus 1.
4 and 6.
And 2 more there.
So 8.
8. 2 ups. That is a wound. 1 wound.
Oh,
there was a dice here. I don't know if it was meant to be.
I think it was for them,
yes,
no?
I think it was as well. So we'll remove 1. Because
Okay.
there was a dice. I didn't know where it went. So.
Let's hope they run away now.
And then we've got 9 guys there. So 9, 18, 27 dice. So if you remove 2 from this bunch.
So 2 from this bunch.
There's 1 here as well. So there you go.
Okay. So 2. So again, we are
Fury of
hitting.
the Legion in the
Central.
into the Hetaeron Guard.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this
And
is...
one's on 1 wound as well.
So
I will. No, I won't shroud with this. No, I'll shroud with my dreadnoughts.
okay. So all of this.
And then you don't have
Outnumber me,
there,
so I
because
need 5s.
So you need 5s, yeah.
So that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds. I'll take it. I'll take that.
That's a 4 there.
Oh,
Was that a 5?
good.
Was
Yeah,
that a 5? Okay.
yes, it is.
So 2 ups, and that's him. That's
One's
one
dead.
Hetaeron Guard with a Meridian Swords less, which is pretty good.
Yes.
Okay, and then we have 1 more to do over there, which
Yes.
is 30 dice into. These would go into the
Your Galatas.
The Galatas.
Which I do outnumber because Dreadnoughts,
1 model.
yeah, which is really, really stupid. That really needs to be
Changed.
Like, just give it a bulky value. So I need to add 1 dice.
3s and
3s
5s.
and
5s.
3s and 5s. 1 more because to make it 30, and it's still a miss. So Jesus, man, my guys just cannot hit.
Okay, and
a bond.
5s
And
to 1.
5s. It'd be funny if I roll really well and then you roll really poorly,
Yeah,
and the Dreadnought dies to mass bolter fire. Let's face it, it's not going to happen. But hey, a man can dream.
That's a good roll.
A man can dream. So yeah, that I'll take. I will happily take
Wow.
this.
Wow, that is a.
Oh wait,
very
there's
good
another
roll.
6 here.
That's a very good roll. Okay, so 2 ups, and that is 2 wounds. 1 was off camera there. 2 wounds there. Fix this up.
So
Because
he's down to
TVG
3.
Likes to move terrain. Down to 3. Okay, and now we go into the big hitters.
The last cannons.
The las cannons. So las cannons are going into the Galatas.
Yes.
I will be shrouding now.
Of course you will.
So
this
4
is
las cannons, and obviously those
the
are
heavy bolters as well.
and the heavy bolters, twin linked las cannons.
So now, yes, now we're going to break my back.
Hitting
so
on 2s now. No, 3s.
3s and twin linked. So 3s.
All hits
And
and 2s,
twos.
2 wounds.
Of course, there's the 1.
Okay.
But you have 3 hits.
3 hits. So 4 ups and then 5 ups. 2 wounds. Down to 1 remaining.
Okay, so now the heavy bolter.
There we go. And the heavy bolter.
Hitting on 3s. This is a twin linked.
3s
so
twin linked.
Twin linked. So it's okay. And I need 6s.
Strength 5. 6s.
Nothing.
Nothing.
And now the
then-
next heavy bolter. Sorry, I am destroying
Yes,
terrain.
you always do it. And get used to it.
I'm a Night Lord, you know. I don't value civilian
destroy.
infrastructure.
I just destroy.
6s. That's 1 6.
2 up. There
he's
we
dead.
go.
He's
so
dead.
he explodes D6 inches, 5 inches.
Whoa.
That is a big mess now. I think it definitely gets my
Your whole squad.
squads.
It does it get?
I don't think it gets-
1 of the cataphracti. It
Okay.
definitely gets your dreadnought, and it gets him.
Cataphracti, wounds. Dreadnought, wounds. Okay, so 1 wound apiece.
Okay, so the dreadnought, it's up. Fails.
Down to
1. Always with the explosions.
Always. And then 2 up on the
On the
cataphracti.
cataphracti, which is instant death. And
Which is
fastest.
Okay, and then you want to wound me 3 times?
Yes, so 3 wounds now.
2 ups.
So 2 ups. That's 3 wounds.
3 wounds and 2 ups. 1 wound.
And another roll to wound against the flare shielded thingamajiggy.
Yes.
So I need a 5 to glance. It's a 4.
Nothing. Okay, perfect. So that is all.
He's gone.
And he's gone, yeah, he's gone. So that is all your shooting. We'll remove this from space. And charges, you only have 1 unit to judge.
Yes, so
and that's
I'll-
Senator.
yes.
Nothing I can do. I am in combat already.
So 2d6, I
Lovely.
believe I'm
So-
in, and I am going to, believe it or not, challenge.
Okay, so Servitor versus the Tribune is here. We're going to move them.
Can we put them up here?
Yes, we're gonna move them up
yeah.
here.
Oh yeah.
We're going to move them up here. And we're going to get all the dice ready for all the attacks. And we're going to come back in just a second. Back. Epic moment. You are striking first at initiative 7.
But I am going to try and do my psychic power, which
Okay.
is Dark Dreams.
Lovely.
Which I will need to roll, but only on a leadership of 7. Even though Servitor's leadership 10,
Yes.
his psychic test is taken on a 7. So That is a fail.
That is a fail, D3.
So it's a D3. I will pass you on to the unit. 'Cause I'm still in the unit.
Of course, yeah.
So D3 wounds, that's
It's
a
just
1.
one. So just a wound onto one of the cataphracti, which I can mark it up.
Yeah,
I've got a little
okay.
dice here.
So I don't get my extra attack and my extra
no,
weapon
you
skill.
don't.
But I still have 5 attacks. And I'm hitting you on 4s.
Yes, my weapon skill is 7.
And mine is 2.
Okay.
So hitting you
4s.
on 4s, I am wounding you on 3s. But I do... Do I shred? I don't believe I shred, do I?
Do you want to check?
I
Okay,
will
we're
check.
back. We checked. No shred.
Nope. So here we go. So hitting on 4s.
That's nice.
Is it mastercrafted?
Is it? Quickly check. It's there, right?
Yeah, it's right here. It is mastercrafted.
Nice.
So another 4, please.
There you
I'll
go,
take
my
that.
friend. Strength is?
His strength is +2, so strength is 6.
Okay.
So I need 3s. And here's my rolling.
Is it 6? You outnumber me. So you would get +1 to wound.
Yes, so that
two
would be,
wounds.
yeah.
Yeah, so 3 wounds. Murderous Strike doesn't matter because I'm Eternal Warrior.
Yeah.
So 4 ups, yeah. Passes,
Failed 2.
fails 2. And
So
my
you're down
wound-
to 2.
So down to 2. Put a little 2 here. Now I strike back.
Yeah.
I've got 7 attacks, DVG.
Well, it depends what mode you want to go. You do have the Rampage mode available to you, which will add +3 to your attacks, making you 5, 6,
And does
7,
does it have Murderous
8,
Strike?
9, 10. It doesn't, but you have 10 attacks.
No, I'll go for Murderous Strike.
Yeah.
Always. So weapon skill is 7. Your weapon skill is 7, so 4s. No
Rerolls or any
rerolls or
shenanigans.
anything like that.
You're wounding me on 2s.
And wounding on 2s.
4
looking
ups
for
are instant
4s.
death.
Okay, so 3 instant death, please. You're not Internal Warrior, so
No.
this could be a quick. Now do one at a time, because we spill
Oh,
over
yeah,
to
it does
Vanessa.
spill over,
So
yes.
first one, 4 up, he's
He's
dead.
dead.
And then these are 4 ups anyway as well.
So these 2 are instant death.
Yes.
So this is for the unit. So that's 2 more dead. And then the normal
a
wounds.
wound, which goes through because you are wounded from the.
So that's 3 cataphracti
3
dead already.
cataphracti dead. I remove the wound from here.
I will take it on the lightning claw, power swords.
Yeah, power sword. Lightning claws leave, really, right? Because you are rending 6 up with a lot of
Yes, but
attacks.
I do have power fists,
Okay, so yeah,
which
you do-
will go
yeah,
through
you
you.
want to, yeah.
So I will take the power sword. I'll take him, and I will take another lightning claw.
You're missing something. What else do you need to
Oh
take?
yeah.
The Custodian Guard, and I have 10 attacks. I'm going into the Dreadnought just to try and finish it off with a 1 wound. Hope for a large blast, killing everything and winning the combat. Hitting on weapon skill 4s, so hitting on 4s. 5 to 5 is 4. And then looking for 5s. That is 2 wounds. That is all I need.
So 5 ups. Or he goes.
He's been very good. Like, if you pass these 2, just about. So he goes, he blows up. Shall I roll?
Yeah, sure.
5, so
It's always a
everybody.
5.
Hits everybody.
It's always a 5. So yeah, that is everybody. And does it hit? It also hits the Spartan.
Okay, Spartan
So-
and need a 6.
Nothing.
Actually, flare shields wouldn't do anything to it.
So I
It
will.
doesn't hit anything on that side, right?
No, I think 5. Does it? Yes, it hits 1.
It's 1. 2 up. Wounds 1.
Okay.
So 3 up there, really quickly.
Passed.
Passes.
And you hit
5.
everybody.
5 guys. 2 ups, so that's 5 more saves there. Any ones are
dead. So
That's
one more is dead.
times two. So
I will take you because I
one
want
lightning
those.
claw. And then you can
tasty-
wound me 3 times.
Yep. So here we go for 2 wounds.
Okay, I need to do 1 at a time. So I'll go this guy, which is on 1 wound. 2 up,
Oof.
2 up,
Oof.
2 up. That's
All
all
passed.
saved.
So
Perfect.
he's gone.
He is gone. What a mess. This is actually a big mess.
But it always
Well, I
is.
was really scared of what was coming out of the tank, but it's just dissolved into thin air.
because of
Because
again
Tribune,
you
Tribune.
well you're, as I said, what the Night Lords excel at, the Custodians counter really
Yeah,
well.
that's true.
Morale stuff is negated by Stubborn,
and fear doesn't
Seven,
affect anything there.
and Sevatar's
Kills
instant death on every challenge, but you're Eternal Warrior.
Yeah, so the only thing that he's not good against is a Tribune and probably Sigismund. Okay, so you do have to strike back. You do have a lot of Power Fist and Thunder Hammers, so you could take the unit down.
Yeah.
Let's see how that
So
goes.
I have 9 attacks. I'll do the Thunder Hammer separately because if you do survive, concussive
Yes,
will knock
yeah,
you down.
let's do the Power Fist
So
first.
the Power Fist,
Chain Fist and Power Fist all the same.
same thing against people. So
3 attacks each.
Do I outnumber you? I do not. You outnumber me, actually. So I need 5s to hit
Yes.
because I'm weapon skill 4, and I need 2s to wound. So 5s. So
Nice roll.
that's not
Nice
too
roll.
bad. And 2.
Choose 2 wounds.
So
That's a wound anyway, so 3 wounds. Okay, so I'll do 1 at a time. So 6 up first.
He's dead.
fed. 6 ups here. He's dead. So that's my 2 Custodian Guards removed. So that is a good thing because I can't score this objective.
Okay, now my sergeants with the Thunderhammer.
Yes. Yes.
Because always sergeants with Thunderhammers.
Always. If you can, you do it.
Yes. So I am hitting you. Oh, his weapon skill.
7 now. But it doesn't matter.
6.
We're attacking all at the same time. So at that point, it would have been weapon
four.
skill.
Fours, yeah. So I need 5s. Sorry.
Yes.
I need 5s to hit and 2s to wound. So 5s. I'll take
That's
that.
2 and 2s to wounds.
2s to wounds. Only
Ooh,
1.
Brutal 2 though. 4 ups. Passes with 1 wound remaining. Okay, so we need to count what's happened here.
And you had +1 for your Warlord trait.
Yeah, so I've lost 4 wounds and I've killed a lot.
I have how many? Wait, you've lost those 2.
Yeah,
and
one
he
was on
lost-
1 wound. One was on 1 wound.
So that's 3 wounds and 3 wounds.
And 3 wounds,
So
yeah.
6. I've lost Sevatar, which is 3.
Okay.
4, 5,
Yep.
and a whole bunch up there. Do you want me to count them?
Was that from combat?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. So you've you've done 6. So -4 to combat, right? If I'm doing that right?
+1 for your Warlord trait. So
Okay.
-5.
-5. Okay.
So wait, I am
inexorable.
inexorable,
Yeah.
which
so
means
leadership 8.
leadership
Your
8
sergeant's still there, so leadership 8.
passed.
Passed. So we stay in combat.
Okay.
Nice. I think that finishes off your turn, right?
That is the end of my turn
You
3.
do get 1 point over there. I still contest over here. So what's the score at the moment with that extra point? 3-3.
The score is now I get 4 and you
I don't score nothing.
nothing.
Right now.
So 4-2 right now.
4-2 right
to
now.
me.
Tasty.
But you are about to mince.
Some troops.
Let's face it. I am going to, because I am Sevatar in this scenario. I'm not dead. I am dead. But no, listen, I can tell the future. I have dark dreams. Dead, dead, and that's it. That's the game.
Yeah, because I can't score here, doesn't matter. But if I kill that and that, I get 2 points. And then you can only score with this, but I'm contesting with this. So, it could be interesting. Let's see. I need to cut.
There's still something to play for.
There's still something to play for. Let's go.
Let's
On
go.
to turn 3 coming up. Okay, we are back. I've moved the palace to try and get some backup fire into that tactical squad. My 2 Custodian Guard have moved up. He has reacted with this one. He couldn't really go anywhere.
You needed to take a leadership test on those 2 because they are down well below 25% because they lost
Who did
the
they
previous
lose?
shooting phase. Did they not lose
I
over
think they've
25%?
lost 1 anyway. So that's fine anyway, just in case.
Yeah.
So there
it.
wasn't point in moving back. I need to take these guys off that objective, which is very important. These guys will just demolish these guys.
Yes.
But I can't score. Now, we have forgotten to add the points of Slay the Warlord, taking it to 4-3 at the moment.
Yes.
My Telemann is now trying to remove the Land Raider from play just because there is an extra point for... Spartan, Land Raider Spartan. There is an extra point for whoever has more on the table at the end. And then I'll cater for these guys after. Moved up my palace just to contest in case those tactical marines move up the field. So we're going to go straight in. We're going to go straight into shooting. And we're going to start off with the 2 palace going into the tactical squad.
I
want to shroud?
will shroud.
Perfect. Hitting on 2s. No night fighting now. And strength 8, so 2s to kill. That is 2 wounds. Is it? It's not reroll or anything.
No.
So 2 5-ups.
2 5-ups. That's 1 5.
So 1 is dead.
1 is dead.
Then I've got 4 from the spears. 4 shots from the spears. And that's 2 hits. And shreds. 1 wound.
So
3 up.
3 up. Pass with a 6.
That is a pass. No guns here. I will be firing. Is there anything with strength 8? So my illustrious is strength 8, so I can glance.
Oh yeah, because you're not facing the flare shield front.
So hitting on 2s. And then 6s. Nothing. And then the rest is all nothing. I basically have to do, the fist have to do the job.
It's a nothing burger,
Yeah.
that
And
thing.
then nothing else happening here. So charges, I will do the Telemann into your
nothing I
Spartan.
can do there.
Nothing you can do, so I'll move in there and smash. I think it's got a Hammer of Wrath, but it won't do anything against this. We'll check. And then these guys are going to there. Do you want to Overwatch?
I do...
Or do you want to remove my extra attack?
No, I do not want to do either. That unit is dead.
Okay, so
Uh-huh.
they're in. And then do you want to remove...
No, I am going to do my special reaction, the better part of valor.
Okay.
I am going to run away 2d6 as if I failed the morale check, and then I automatically rally at the beginning of my next turn.
Lovely. So you move any direction?
I run away. So basically, I'm running back to my table edge.
Cool.
2d6. Be good to me. You can continue the charge if I'm still within 12.
Okay, do I roll first?
No, I roll to see how far away I run, because I'm running. So
That is
that's
6,
a
7,
9.
8, 9.
So I run away 9 inches.
So I still need a 10. Plus...
no nemesis.
Plus 2. Oh, no nemesis, so plus 1. So I'm going to roll, and then we're going to discuss. So I think I need like a 10. I get a 10. So I think I've got you.
I think you do, because these guys were too far forward.
Yes.
So I do believe you need a 10, and you're in. Yeah.
I'm in. Nice.
That failed.
Okay, sorry. Starting off with the Telemann, and as you can see, the tactical squad has already been removed because we did it off camera, and I actually did 13 wounds. So I spilled over by...
I'd already started removing models before he started rolling.
I like rolling dice now.
Yeah.
As the
You always do it to me. You always say, don't bother rolling,
as
just
the
remove them.
official new custodian player for the studio. No, he'll murder me. He'll like stab me with a fork. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Telemann into the Land Raider. Hitting on 2s, that's all hits. And then my strength is 10. I do have Sunder on this weapon, just to make sure. Yep, and it's AP2. So I need strength 10, so I need 4s re-rolling. 4s re-rolling. Okay, so that is... It's how many? It's got 6 hull points anyway, right?
Yes, so you've done 3 glances and 3 pens.
I'll just roll for these because any 6s, it'll explode. It does explode.
It does explode.
Okay.
So I roll for distance?
Yes. What a mess that's going to make.
It's going to be a 5. It's always a 5 in this match.
It's a 3. Bit of a change. So, what have we got?
So with the Telemann, obviously, we've got the leading 2.
So,
and 3 inches. This is a lot of the squad. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is... Oof. That's practically half the squad. That's
7, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Okay, so I wound 6 times. 2 ups. That is 4 wounds there really quickly. So 3 up saves.
4 3-ups. 1 dead.
1. The Telemann, you can roll 2 ups for the 2 wounds here.
So your elites, 2 ups.
Yeah, and then you need a 4 up to wound the Telemann. Which you don't on the roll of a 2.
I can't believe it. A Telemann actually did something of
Yes, he's man of a match. Wow.
He deserves to be. He needs to go back to Terra and boast to all the other Telemanns. I did something.
Okay, so moving on to behind the flames, if we clear the smoke and blow away the smoke, we can actually see what the combat is. So I've got 2 guys, 5 attacks each, right?
Just going to put the fire behind my guys because
this is where they're going.
This is all dead.
Okay, so it's 5
10
attacks.
Each. Yeah.
Hitting on
3s and killing on 2s.
Hitting on 3s.
Nope.
No?
This guy's in base to base with more than 1, so you need 1 more attack. Okay, you have so sweeping blow 1.
Reroll 1 of these. And then 2s to kill. 2 1s. Okay, so that is 4 dead only. And only 4.
Only 4. Oh, that's disappointing.
Okay, and then you can strike back with the remaining guys. You do have a lightning claw in there as well.
Yeah, but I also have bayonets. So bayonets give me, what was it again?
Bayonets get you +1 to strength.
So, and I outnumber you by 1.
By 1, yep.
So
you're wounding on 3s.
Yeah. So, well, anyway, I'm hitting you on 5s. These are the normal guys. I'll do the lightning claws last.
5s and 3s.
5s, nothing hits.
And then you've got a lightning claw. So you've got 2 attack standard +1 for the lightning. No,
because it's not paired.
It's not. It's a specialist weapon, so no. So just 2 attacks.
So 2 attacks. I'm hitting you on 5 still.
1 hit.
1 hit. I am wounding you on 2s because of outnumbering you.
Strength would be 4. +1 would be
it's
5.
true.
So 4s, just 4s.
No, I remember I outnumber you, so +1 to wound. So I would
3s.
wound on. No, yeah, you're right. It would be 4s.
Yeah, because I'm attacking 5.
Right. The chain blades confuse the bayonets confuse me. 4s and shred. So that's a 4.
It is a wound.
It's an AP3 wound, though. So
passes.
So I lost the combat by 4. Yeah, I've lost by 2.
No, by 4.
I've lost by 4, sorry.
Yeah.
I have a Vexilia.
Yeah, which you have 2 Vexilias again.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I keep removing...
I don't know what you're doing, but you keep removing Vexilias and then they pop back there.
I don't know what's going on, guys. Okay.
So,
I'm shell-shocked.
You lose by 4, you lose by 3 because you've got a Vexilia. Your leadership is still 8. So
5.
So 5. No, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah, 5.
5. Don't confuse me anymore. So I have lost.
So +1 d6 each. That is a 3. That is a 5. So you fall back 2d6, but I think you're going to fall off the table, which you do.
But I don't because I have the Vexilla.
Oh, yes, and it's only 1d6 as well.
So I'll take the 3 then.
Yes.
And you can consolidate. Yes. Obviously, you want to consolidate towards the objective.
I think you can only consolidate if you kill the unit. We'll double check that, yeah.
Okay, because that might be decisive because you're not in range to claim the objective.
I don't think I can consolidate unless I kill the
We will
unit.
check that. We need to check that. Shall we do the final combat?
Yes. So we go back onto the Tribune.
You are out. You always want your instant death, don't you?
Yes.
So that is
he's
5.
got 5 attacks and only 5 attacks this turn.
Only.
Yes. Hitting on 3s. All hits. Oh, except 1.
Wounding on 2s.
2s to wound. I'm looking for 4s really. So 2 instant killing and 1 AP2.
Okay, I'll do the 2 instant killing. So 4 ups. One is dead, and then an invul, which is another one. So 1's down to 1 wound, and 1 is dead. So I will take it on the chain fist guy.
Do I have 1 wound or 2?
We have 1.
1.
Remember, one of the Terminators took off another wound as well.
Nice. Okay.
So I will do the 2 Terminators, and then the Thunderhammer goes last.
Hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s. 1, 2. That's a wound.
Okay, that is just 1 wound, right?
Just 1 wound.
So 4 up.
He's dead.
That is it. That's the Tribune dead. That is a point for you as well. What we will score, so that would take us to 5-3, if I'm not mistaken.
We need to check if they can consolidate.
Yes.
If they can, you're still in it.
If not, I think it's game. Let's check that. I think it's quite important. Okay, we're back, and we've had a really good, interesting conversation between deliberating what the point is. This point at the moment is 5-4. This is the last turn. This is how tight it is. Now, he's moved on to this objective. He's going to grab this objective. There's nothing I can do. I can't move towards it with a contemptor, and this is a vehicle, so I can't contest with a vehicle. Now, he's scoring a point, taking it to 6-4. 6-4. Now, I'm going to grab this objective because even if he regroups, there's not enough. So let's roll for the regroup, see what happens.
So an 8.
An 8, yes.
And regroup.
Pass. So he can snap fire. He has to be very lucky and do a lot of bolts of fire and kill.
It's not going to happen. Let's just do it now.
Let's just do it really quickly.
6s.
Nothing.
I don't.
Okay, so they survive. That means that I'm getting a point next turn.
So that would make it 6-5.
6-5, exactly. Now, in my turn, even if I don't grab any more objectives, which I can't, that's the only one, I do score a point for
having more units.
Yes, which is called Last Man Standing. But if I double the amount, I get 2 an extra point, which could win me the game. So what Stevie G wants to do is he wants to try and remove this from the table. If he removes this, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you would have
3.
1, 2, 3. So I don't double. Unless
you wipe out a unit.
Yeah. So the first thing you need to do
is kill him.
Try and kill this, yes.
Okay, so first off, the Reaper autocannon into the side armor, so no flare shields. I think the side armor is 11?
It's 12-12, I think.
12, is it?
Once you roll, I'll go check.
Okay, so 3s, twin linked, and roll to pen, whatever it may be.
Yep.
And
it is, no, its front is 11, side is 11, rear is 10.
So 7 plus 5, that's 2 pens. So it's dead. It's glanced.
2 pens. Yeah, I would have shrouded though, right? Because I need the survivability of this.
Okay, so roll shroud.
So 2 5-ups.
Of course.
Pass.
Of course you do.
Pass both. But look, it doesn't finish there because you still
charge.
You do have a combi plasma there, so 2 shots from there.
Combi plasma. So 2 shots, sitting on 3s, 2 hits. 7, I need
8, 9, 10, 11. So 4s to glance.
And that's 1 pen.
1 pen. I can't do anything about it.
So roll for dam. That's a 5.
Which would be a 6 or immobilize. So he's down to 1, which is good because now you would charge.
Yes.
Nothing I can do there. And let's get these shots. Now, there's nothing to do here. You could shoot and do some pesky wounds onto the Hetaeron, for example.
I could, but I did move, so I don't get Fury of the Legion. But I might as well just shoot and see what I can blink off.
Yes.
Because if I kill one
off, there's less attacks.
There's 9 attacks, which I would still fail the morale check. That unit is dead, and you will double it.
Yes.
But it is an outside chance. Firstly, let's do the shooting here. So that is, how many do I have?
2, 4.
Within rapid fire.
That's true.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
14,
15, 16.
16 shots in total.
So
Yeah,
let's
this
get
is just to
8.
see if I get less attacks when I charge you in, basically.
Yeah, basically. So 16. I will roll to hit 3s. That's
Not bad. Not a bad
bad.
start.
That's and now
And 5s to
5s.
wound.
And now I need Pardo to roll
Terribly.
1s, which let's face it is not great.
So 4 wounds.
No,
5 wounds.
5 wounds. 5.
2 ups, all
All
passed. Okay, and then we go straight into combat here.
Okay. So
you have 3 6 attacks
wait,
from the
one's a
normal
chain,
guys.
and those are power fists, aren't they?
Power
I'll do the
fists, yeah.
power fists, and the Thunder Hammer does the same, doesn't it? Really against vehicles.
Yes, because
so,
the brutal 2 doesn't do anything.
So there we go. That many.
Four extra attacks on that.
So hitting on 2s because
Yes.
it's immobilized.
Yep.
And strength 8
Yeah.
against armor, whatever. So of course there's my 1s.
And then 8
And
to back armor of 10, so 2's a
2s.
glance.
So he's dead.
So it's gone, but you need to see if it explodes or not.
So that many. It's AP2. So that one and these 2 are glances.
Yes. Any 6s? No,
No.
it doesn't explode. So it's just a wreck.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I can consolidate now, can I not?
Yes, you
Because
can.
I did win the
Yeah,
combat.
no, not against vehicles.
Oh,
You
damn
can't
it.
consolidate against
I wanted to
vehicles,
run away
because
even
I've just
further.
read that because I was reading the rules for that one.
Yeah.
So that's the end of your turn 4.
It is.
You are now on 6-4. Mm-hmm. I will move to 6-5, 100%.
Yeah. I will do it right now because this is now your turn 4.
Yes.
6-5.
I will, and then basically what I need to do is kill a unit to win the game. If not, it's a draw.
Yes.
Okay, so let's try and kill a unit. Okay, we're back, and as tight as it can be. So the palace is going to shoot. I can't move with my Custodian Guard just because obviously if I move off the objective.
Do you want to shoot the dinky guns
Yeah,
first?
I'll shoot the dinky guns as well. And then I've moved up. He has reacted back 4 inches, but I should have 2 more or less easy charges to go into them. So I think I need
a 4 minus 1, so a 3.
a 3. Okay.
So a double 1 will fail.
Let's shoot here anyway. So
I'm shrouding.
shroud in, 4 palace shots, 2 hits, and
The twinlings.
2 hits, and so 4 wounds. AP 1, right?
So
AP
5
2.
ups. So 2 dead.
Okay. You do get intervening models as well. So the 2 that
Oh,
you failed,
6 ups.
6 ups, yeah.
I forgot about the intervening models.
No,
Nothing.
so 2 dead. And then I've got my 4 shots from the assault spears, which is 4 hits. And shredding with the 4s, 1 more wounds, 3 up saves there. Passed. So you do lose more than 25%.
Oh shit! No, I want to keep the Vexilia on the board.
Yes,
that would
because
be, and I want to keep my sergeant.
Yes. So now you can't fall off the table anyway. So they stay there.
Yeah.
Next up, we're going to go into some shooting. I might as well do some shooting from the Telemon because I want to remove...
It is good anti-infantry shooting. You
yeah.
want your projector, don't you?
Yes. So that's the first shot.
So that will be
3?
4, I believe.
4. Okay. So this is the flamer first, and that is strength is 7,
I believe.
Breaching 4 up. So 1's dead.
Yeah, and
then
3 saves.
3 saves. Yes.
So 3 saves. That is
So
1 more dead.
2 dead in total.
I want to keep the Vexilia in the game, don't I? But that makes the charge shorter for your Killy squad.
Yes.
This
I
is
would
bad.
remove it at this point because if you want to make my charge longer, basically.
But I want this unit to survive.
Yeah.
This is the problem.
Dun, dun, dun. I would remove it. Yeah, I would remove it. Okay. Next, I've got the 8 shots from the missile. So 4 and 4. All hits. And strength is 6.
2s.
So 2s. That is another
5
wounds, please.
3
I
ups.
should have just charged in and just munched up in basically.
So 1 more is dead.
1 more is dead.
So again, guy making
Yep.
the shortest charge.
Don't know why I'm doing that, but this could be a massive mistake. But look, in the end, it's going to be maybe a pinning check there, please.
Yes. A pinning check. My sergeant is still there, so I still have leadership. Yeah, that is my sergeant, isn't it?
Yes.
No.
No, he's not there anymore.
Okay, so
That's fine.
Damn
And then
it.
4 shots hitting on 2s. And strength is 8, so 2s to wound. That is 1 wound breaching, so 1 is dead, basically.
1 more dead would be.
Okay, and then we go on to.
I will need to take a morale check because I have lost more than 25%.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Do you want to take a morale check?
Have you finished your shooting?
Yes.
Okay, so leadership 7. Passed.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to do Telemon first.
Charge?
Yes.
What's the charge? Let's pre-measure. Let's see what it is. So from the closest, that is 6.
6 plus 1? No.
No, he doesn't get it.
So he's in with a 7, and I think I need a 6 more or less with the others. That is a 4. So no,
5. They're not in. So it's just the Telemann.
Okay, so the Telemann needs to prevail and do his job. So we're going to go straight into combat. He's got a total of 5 attacks plus 1 for charging. 5 plus 1 for charging. 6. You probably would have...
I would have braced, yes.
Braced, so I'll remove one wound.
Correct.
Okay, so here we go. Hitting on 3s. 3 misses.
Oof.
2 to kill. 1 dead.
1 dead.
1 dead. Now
I have crack grenades.
Yes.
And it's my only chance of hurting you, really.
Yes, you want to really wound
No,
me
wait.
once.
I outnumber you, so I get +1 to wounds. And I have bayonets. So 5.
1 attack each, so it's 4 attacks. No, it's still 4 attacks, so it's better doing...
Better doing crack grenades.
Crack grenades, yeah.
So I am hitting you on 5s?
Auto hits. Auto hit.
Auto hit. So I wound
and
you
now it's
on
strength
6s.
6, yes. So 5s to hit, right? Strength 6, no, 6s, yeah, because I'm toughness. Do you get +1 to wound?
Would the crack grenades do?
Yes, I would think so, right?
Yes, but it's still only one wound. 1 wound, yeah. Pass.
That is
so
a pass.
I lose by 1.
You lost by 1.
So leadership 6. This is the decider.
Yes. So you fail.
Do you want to
So
see if
it doesn't matter because if you're falling back, it acts like if you're not on the board. But we can finish it off properly. That is a 3. That is a 6, so I can't capture you, but obviously I think you're...
Their count is destroyed, so I've only got 2 table, that's
You've got 2, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I do W. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that if you're falling back, it acts as a unit that is not on the table, and then we're going to do end of game conclusion to confirm it, but I'm like 99.9%.
That was hard.
Oh, last minute win. And there we have it, a win to the Legio Custodes. I am happy, Stevie G is happy.
Yes,
right?
The Golden Boys.
And on top of everything else, basically, it's been a cracker of a game. Last roll of the game has made me win by a point. Yeah. Could have been a draw, which would have been happy. I would have been happy with a draw.
It was great because we were talking about it. I mean, we had a good 10-minute chinwag before his turn 4.
Yeah,
and we were like,
making sure
how can we do this? How can this finish?
Yeah.
And we were just talking about, and he just said, we were scratching at that with nail. It was almost competitive in the sense of
it wasn't that. It was like, are we doing this properly? Like, can you win it this way? Can you win it that way? The 2-point swing for having more units on the table has been huge. None of us got break their lines as well, which is pretty big.
Our first turns was
our first turns was bad. Yeah, you with your night fighting things. But yeah, it's been a really close game. Could have been a draw, could have been a loss, could have been a win. But we're going to go straight on to the man of the match because I know Stevie G is going to hate this. And I'm going to go for the Telemann because it survived.
Said no one ever.
For once, it survived. That's the basic thing.
No, I mean, it survived mostly because I didn't shoot it because everybody knows
it survived. It survived.
It killed
the Spartan and it won me the game. It
did.
And sorry to stress anybody that was watching whilst I shot at that unit instead of charging with a 3-inch charge against the tactical squad with my full Meridian Swords units. Sorry for the stress.
That would have been...
The more I think about it, the more I've been really stupid about it. But I won. So
that would have been murder.
I hope I am excused. Back to the mission. Like you said, I think the turn 1 was very, very boring. We both off camera said like that was a bit stale. That was a bit like...
But then everything after that
just exploded.
That was just like a bit of like a stall.
Yes.
And then the anti-stall kicked in and then we just took off like a Formula 1 car.
Yeah, exactly.
The kill count just
was like medieval fighting where the 2 armies just move up to like 100 meters and then it's like bang.
It was slaughter.
Yeah. Take us.
I enjoyed that so much.
Do you think you made any mistakes? I've enjoyed the Custodian. It's very simple to play the Custodian.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
Oh yeah.
But the amount of attacks they get, like when you're on the receiving end, you're just like crying. So you're not really feeling the amount of attacks, but it's crazy. Like so good.
The only thing that can stand up to even a custodian squad in combat, it would be something like a Primarch.
Yeah.
I mean, twice I've run into Perturabo with an Iron Circle bodyguard,
Yes.
and that is just about the only thing that has stopped them.
Stopped them, yeah.
Everything else, it's like, it's gone.
It's yours. Here you go.
Here's your models.
Yeah.
Thank
Would you? Because obviously, apart from not getting the point for break their lines, which I don't think any of us could have got because we're both quite resilient and there wasn't range and the night fighting was in play. Do you think you made any mistakes or would have changed anything tactical wise?
I would have made the change to, in hindsight, although I did say it at the time, I would have deployed my tactical squads ahead of my Konteka.
That extra point
would have got me that extra point, which would have made this into a draw right now.
What we have to think is that has that tactical squad scored any other points apart from that? Because
No.
if it would have been dead.
No.
It could have been.
Really,
if
it could have been enough.
It could have been enough to make it a draw.
Maybe being that far ahead by the end of turn 2, it would have maybe have a 4-2 lead or
Yeah.
4-1 lead. I think
Yeah.
at that point,
Could have been.
maybe it would have panicked you into making some rash decisions.
I can't just remember how important that squad was to survive.
It did nothing other than sit behind the Kontekas and
Did
gain
he
the
score a
objective.
point? I don't think he even scored a point.
They did. Eventually, when your line unit was wiped out.
Okay.
They did
That makes
score
sense.
8 points. They could have scored a point before, though. They
Comment
could have-
below if we're missing anything and you think
That's
that
fine.
was the decision. On my side, I think I've played Custodes so many times against them that I basically felt like I had commanded them before. But they're just like autoplay. You just need to get close
Yes.
and start chopping up, and that's exactly what I did. As soon as
They're
I
like
got
world eaters on steroids.
yeah, basically. Would I have changed anything? I don't think I don't think I made any massive mistakes apart from the shooting with a Telemann instead of charging in.
You did
But
make one massive mistake
one?
at the very beginning.
Which one?
You brought a Telemann.
Man of the match. So I'm
Imagine
happy.
having 5 more Custodian Guard.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed it. We've had a cracker here in the studio, and hope you have enjoyed it as well.
Can I just add a man of the match for me?
No,
Okay.
no, yeah, you go ahead.
Sabotage!
Let me guess. Let me guess. What you? I'm going to go with. I think that Contemptor that held the line on that side.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah,
held
held the
100%.
line against for 2 combats against the Tribune.
I mean, Contemptor Dreadnoughts.
Yeah,
They're
so
just the best unit
So
in
Yeah.
30k.
So good. And Meridian Swords are OP. They're cheesy.
How is that free?
I just want to finish with that. That's the end.
Yeah.
We're finished. That's the last line of the thing. See you in the next one very, very soon. Goodbye.